great to be back.
We're back, man.
Yeah, man.
It's weird. We didn't take a week off, but it feels like it's been ages since we were here, innit?
Yeah.
That's what the bank holiday will do to you, innit?
Yeah. Bro. And a day extra.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, cool. So
sorry, guys, for throwing it off.
No. You've got good excuse, my bro. So
yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Not a good excuse, no?
No, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Listen, you can test our loyalty and friendship as well. If you would like to move a day 1 week as well, you can let us know. It's not special treatment.
It's mad because yesterday I bumped into a listener and he was like, ain't it Tuesday?
You know, I love when people know your routine.
I was like, you right. But you know, I'm here the same reason why you're here, innit?
Yeah. Use that Cleo Soul, innit?
Yeah.
Did you go?
How was that? I didn't get to go.
Sensational show.
Yeah.
Great show. It was just mad, like how engaging she was. Like, I've never heard an audience so quiet when someone sings. Well, in that venue anyway.
Yeah, where was you?
Coco,
yeah.
Yeah, she sold it out. It was the layout of Coco and how it just was. It was uncomfortable. But like the show.
Let's start with some hate first. Go on.
The show just made you forget, like how good the show was. It just made you forget, like the.
Were you downstairs?
How squashed it was.
Oh no.
Were you downstairs or upstairs?
Because I was upstairs.
Okay.
Anytime
I go Coco, I go. That's what the main level on right upstairs. That's when I'm in. I'll go there because I can't do that downstairs. But it's too much. Bro.
It's reopened, so the process is a little bit different to maybe how it was before. Yeah. But there was just certain areas you just couldn't walk up.
Oh, okay.
Like we wanted to go further up, but it was just I don't know. But I ended up finding a good view.
Yeah.
And from start to finish, I thought it was going to be a quick show. But she literally like performed near enough every song on each album. Yeah,
that's amazing. Did she have any support acts, any openers?
No openers. Just straight to it. It was all about the music. Like there's a lot of people there's artists that put their money into stage production a lot and forget to put money into the sound.
Yeah.
The money's finished, bro. The
money's finished.
I am so finished right now.
Because H about to jump. Listen, no, they forgot.
But the thing is, you must have forgotten, like, whilst you were focusing on the stage production.
But you know, something like that, yeah. I can't imagine what, like, for those two albums, what stage production would you have? Those albums are literally stand here, sing your song.
Yeah,
not stand there, sing your song.
I can't like. I'm not going to R&B show and you're putting out fire breathing dragons. No, bro, just stand there, sing your song.
Like, there's also a thing of aesthetics, like in terms of a show, right? As a whole, there's things that you just like backdrop or how the lights are.
And it's not to diss. I'm just saying that like someone like her. That's probably why it was so cold. You just come out there, stand there, have your maybe if you've got any live instrumentation or DJ, just sing your song because
so she had her band. She had a nice little comfortable layout, and she had her BVs.
Okay.
And she got super personal in some of the songs. You know, she said, "Before I sing this, just want to let you know if I might cry. If I do, help me out."
Did people start crying in the audience as well?
I can imagine.
Like there was a lot of moments where like I had goosebumps.
Serious?
Yeah.
I didn't know you was that empathetic. Remember do you remember what I was saying about like I don't know what we was talking about. But I was like, I didn't even use that. You had that much empathy.
Yeah, like music, innit?
Yeah.
Music touches you, and when you've got such a talent who focused on the sound, how she sounded, and how
she's telling her story as well at the end of the day.
And her backing singer sounded. It was just amazing, and she brought out Chronics.
Chronics?
Yeah, she brought out Chronics. Amazing, like, you know, he brought the energy up as well. And then she left the stage, her and the band left the stage, and like the whole place just went off. Like they were calling her back.
Which is a fake walkout.
She came back with her band. And then Sims came out, and then they done Woman.
That's cool.
And it just went crazy, but there were so many highlights, man. Like, and there was so many familiar faces in attendance. Like, to watch her, that's the kind of.
Are you talking like people of note, like industry people?
Yeah, like Stormzy was there, Idris Elba,
yeah,
Tiny was there,
and she should.
Common was there.
Bro, she's amazingly talented, bro.
Yeah, Common was there. There was rumors that the Queen Bee was in the building.
Oh, Beyonce.
Yeah.
Beyonce?
Yeah.
Where was Essie, bro?
Yeah.
She's somewhere shaking right now.
But she wasn't like in any way visible.
Do you think Beyonce was hanging out with you commoners?
In Coco, like I was wondering why there's so many security around the back.
Okay.
We're not on her level, though.
But
that's
yeah.
great. Listen, massive congratulations to her, because yeah. And
Yeah,
I saw a lot of people disappointed
man.
online that they missed that and that, and that's testament to someone like her, because she's cold.
That was a show for the books, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Labrador Grove. Yeah.
So Grove's got talent.
Yeah.
GGT.
Yeah. Shout out to Clear Soul, man. It was a show in the making for her, because like there's a lot of people that love her music. There's a lot of people that don't know her music but have heard of her. And there's a lot of people after yesterday that are gonna really catch on.
Bro, she's been out here for time.
She's been out here for a long
I
time.
Love Live Days and like stuff with like the Village and
yeah.
You know, like we've got some old school stuff on the hard drive that's like from back in the day.
Yeah. I've got like on my hard drive, I've got some old school Clear Soul, like maybe even 07.
Yeah, it's about 07 or 08 times.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man. Like, and shouts to Inflow as well, man. Like what he's done, what they've done together collectively.
Yeah,
it's insane. And they've created their little baby, which is like the inspiration of her current album. Yeah, which is incredible. So
yeah, she's 2 for 2, man. It's good, man. I'm happy you enjoyed, and we'll make sure we're at the next one, innit?
Oh, absolutely.
Man, we can't lack.
We can't miss this.
It'll be a bigger venue for sure.
Yeah.
Like, she's only going up from here. I don't even think that's what she wants. Like,
some like kind of want, like, they like that intimate setting, innit?
Yeah. She wanted, like, and she even said it in a section of the show, like, you know, she wanted to be a little bit more intimate, so she came closer to the audience with her BVs, and they had like seats set up, and they were just going off.
That's amazing. Shout out to her.
Yeah, man.
But hashtag Off the Cuff Pod.
Come on.
We are back. A good honest conversation. Never hurt anyone.
Yes.
If you're listening for the first week, my name is Fols Forever
Mr Vans.
Shout out to the Chrissy Hive.
Chrissy Haich.
Chrissy's in the cut.
Yeah.
Chilling. How you feeling?
Great, thanks. How are you?
Okay, there we go. Energy's back. That's the real Chrissy poking out. Haich is here as well.
Houdini.
Just chilling. Well, we're joined by a wonderful guest.
Yeah.
First time on the podcast.
Yeah.
A fellow podcaster.
Come on.
Someone I see out. He's got He's got the little testicles out this for us as well this evening.
So finished.
The sun's out, innit?
Bring him out. Bring him out.
Man, he came out with the chest out, you know. I said, all right.
Why not, man?
Of course.
Is that
glorious weather today,
Absolutely.
actually.
Right,
random.
Yeah, we got to enjoy it whilst it's here, because...
Yeah, man. It was all right over Platty Jubes. Platty Jubes.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Platty
I
J.
hate that so much.
Don't do Platty Jews, bro. It's not.
Platty
Don't
Jews.
do that, bro.
I liked it.
No, don't do that.
You lot didn't like it, man.
I hate the fact that became a term, bro. I hate
Platty
that.
Jubes. I was like, okay, this is funny. I like this.
You're so silly, bro. But Manny's here from the Classic Manny podcast.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Should we clink? Because Manny came.
Clink.
Also, this is
Sorry, it's
an
poor
extra.
etiquette from me,
Yeah,
boy.
man started drinking like
I've already started. You know.
extra PSA. Like, if you're a guest,
No, he already
if
started.
you're a guest, pull up your Maggies in it, car. Yeah, they say that's sponsor
shout
post,
out
by
to-
the way, but like,
Yeah, man, shout out
drink
to-
responsibly, innit?
Come on.
Yeah, drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Good things there.
Cheers. Clink, clink.
Cheers. Yeah, clink.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us, Manny.
Thank you for having me.
How was your
honoured.
bank holiday weekend?
All I did was sleep. I slept from, what was it, Thursday?
You sound like them girls that dodge the man
Oh,
on the weekend.
Me,
All I
slept
did was
till-
sleep.
I needed it.
You
though.
slept for 72 hours?
Yes.
Yeah. That's how you know you're not in her close friends.
Wake up in the morning.
No,
You've
but it
been
was good.
sleeping since 4 o'clock yesterday. What kind of wicked woman are you, bro?
Yeah, I'm anemic.
So you're well rested, rejuvenated.
Absolutely. I needed that. I can't lie to you because
You know
work
what?
was slapping me.
Or we're flogging you.
Flogging me left, right, front, centre.
Basketballs.
Basketballs.
No, do you know, a lot of us were obviously outside. We'll get to obviously our fun weekend and stuff. But for the people that got a chance to maybe just chill out, I love that for you because got 2 extra days.
Yeah.
I know some people like had,
recharge.
if you had like, you know, you got like a long to-do list and work's always super busy.
Yeah.
You got a chance to do that over across the weekend or go and see family or just chill out. Whatever made sense for you. Yeah. I'm happy if you got a chance to do that across the weekend.
You shouting out Queen Lizzie like for those 2 days?
Is this a sponsored post?
We gotta save our queen for real. We gotta save
our queen? I mean...
Her Majesty.
Your Majesty, bro. Shouts out to the powers that be for giving us the extra 2 days, innit? I'm not going to complain, innit? So I celebrated our extra bit of freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah. you niggas celebrated Jubilee. Joe was killing me as well. I don't know if it was Wednesday or Thursday, like an idiot. I forgot. I went Central, innit? Yeah. I got to like, I don't know where, I think I got to just before like Piccadilly Circus, innit? And they locked off the road. I've not seen that much tourists in a long time, innit? I'm like, when did you get in the country? But he came for the Platinum Jubilee, like it was crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that came from overseas for the Queen's.
And what was
Platinum
it? Was
Jubilee.
It 70 years of her being on the throne?
Yeah.
That it was? Yeah. Obviously, mysteriously,
That's a lifetime.
Prince Andrew caught COVID. You know, coincidence.
Coinky-dink.
Man got grounded and said he caught COVID. They tried it.
Man, chill out over there. Yeah. Sit down over there.
Yeah, sit down and relax, man. Or not, don't relax. Just
never relax.
Yeah. If he told you to sit down, stand up. If he told you to stand up, sit down.
Yeah.
Just you know,
torture all day.
Yeah, just constant
all
punishment
day,
for my man.
Yeah.
Because I can't believe he got off scot-free, bro. That's crazy scenes, bro. That's proper privilege, innit? So, but yeah, no, like outside of that, just good to see everybody. Obviously, we was outside on the weekend.
Oh, absolutely.
Can we get to the most pressing matters?
Oh yeah, come on.
Shenanigans.
Yes,
of course. Yeah. These horrors.
I mean,
these horrors, these fucking horrors.
Yes.
Of course.
Do I love that? Man said maybe, could be. You know, I'm not gonna confirm or deny
these allegations.
All I will say is, where's my lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
yeah, no comment.
Yeah. But what I will say, any allegation for us, all of these guys are with us as well. So
yeah.
Joint enterprise. Yeah, joint enterprise.
Absolutely.
Haich, don't leave.
You lot could have been wearing shades all you wanted.
Yeah. But I want to say
part of it.
Yeah, I want to say a massive chill out. Because Chrissy Haich is definitely wearing shades.
Wow. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the most direct shot I've ever heard in it.
Yep.
I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that come out though.
Oh, absolutely, man.
We had our party. We outside London in collaboration with Off the Cuff Podcast.
Yes.
So shouts out DJ Q-Dex. Shouts out Biss who DJ. Shouts out Taiku. Shouts out RBC.
I love Taiku.
Yeah, she's
shouts out RBC.
Shouts out Upstream. Amazing host.
Okay.
Yeah, sensational.
People ask me like, oh, where's my man from? If you remember, X Factor, he was in that group called Rough Copy.
That name rings a bell.
Yeah, Rough Copy. Yeah, he was in that group.
The other Don.
Rough Copy.
There was like
there was only one that like people started to talk about after.
I can't remember what year it was, but he was an X Factor in that group, and yeah, he's obviously worked with Q-Dex before, and he probably held it down that Friday. So, and outside of that, everyone that turned up was on proper good vibes.
Everyone looked beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, know what? Do you know what it is as well? The good thing is like, when the hooligans are in the dance and they're your hooligans, that's cool. Yeah. Because you can control the man when they're your man.
Of course, yeah.
Any extra hooligans, I can't lie to you.
Yeah. Unfamiliar hooligans. We don't know about that.
Yeah. So, ratio is healthy.
We assess the situation.
And the ladies were like, I was chatting to some women and they were like, it is nice sometimes when, obviously they want man in the dance, but not too many. So like, for the gal that want to dance with guys, cool. But the girls just want to shake their cheeks with their girlfriends in the corner, not get like guys being on them too much and they can kind of flex. And I kind of saw that like, yeah. But I did see the girls that were kind of like looking for some young gentlemen, you know.
There was some fine
I had a couple compliments like, you invite all your tall friends.
Yeah.
But I didn't know how to take it.
Wow.
Sorry, what was that, Chrissy?
He said there were some very fine men in there.
Is it?
I was just getting elbows in my head, left, right, and centre, like blah, blah. I was like, oh my god, they're all so tall. Wow.
She acts like she's not with us every week.
Wow.
She's crazy, bro.
No, I love that though. Come on.
Fair enough. Live your life, queen.
I really
Did
enjoyed
you
it.
shoot
live
your
your
shot
truth.
at any point?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't shoot your shot?
Oh,
What? Any tall niggas? That's the time to shoot.
Like,
Aim high, queen.
It's rare to find.
This ain't got to shoot you, man.
thank you, Haich. I'm
This nigga
shy.
stay lying, man. Shoot, man.
Yeah, sometimes you just have
You
to
gotta shoot, man. You're a beautiful babe, but shoot, man.
No,
Come on,
my
man.
Yeah.
success rate is really poor, so I'm not going to do that again.
Oh, when it comes to shooting?
Yeah.
Listen, that's how you just go and get a Mac 10 and let off hella bullets.
Bro, people extension cord, you
and
know.
you stand outside the dance and yeah.
Absolutely not.
Alright,
And you
listen,
definitely hit
though.
something.
No.
Do you know
got
what?
me like
Yeah,
the man then.
shooting your shot is character building.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
God,
got
I
enough
can't do it.
character. I'm alright.
Yeah, we don't I don't want to do this because we've done this a few times, but yeah.
It is character building,
Yeah,
bro.
it's good.
Sometimes you have to let the people know.
Yeah.
Get out there.
Let somebody's
But
son
you know what?
know
I
that
heard
he's...
there's no mic, but these mic will pick me.
Speak that way then.
I know that I saw people assessing the shots that they want to shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, man's-
You know when you're in a cut, just people watching.
yeah.
Man, you know when like 4 men stand over the ball for the free kick?
Yeah.
But only one person's going to take like... You know, like... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was people watching
Yeah.
Get me?
because I didn't want no problem.
It was killing me. Hey, there was one. Man was in the dance like, woo, recognize you.
Oh wow.
I see certain man that I know are active playing the cut. I was like, brother, I didn't invite you here to do security, bro. Go and enjoy. He's like, oh no, I'm on a humble one tonight. I said, I know what that means.
Oh,
I
But you know
that
what?
means.
There were so many beautiful women out that night. Fell in love a couple times.
Sensational.
of course.
And you-
I
and you-
see your tweets.
And you want the man in my shit. One of the man that put me to like, rah, I never knew like you get like this many this I talking about this many things. I'll definitely pull up. I said, brother,
It's
you're
H.
not gonna come because of the vibe,
It's H.
because you want to rock with the man them. I said, rah, because it's bare gal. I said, bro, it's cool, man. Like this is light, bro.
Alright, what is man moving nervous in that? Man's
Not
all
moving
sweating in
nervous,
that.
but no, he's moving
I
like.
know it was hot in there, but bruh.
Yeah, it was a little warm. It was a little warm, but that's testament to us having a full venue and stuff. So.
I didn't really find it that warm. I was
You was
cool.
outside, bro. What the fuck you talking about?
Wow.
True.
What was he up to?
Literally outside.
Like you was we outside
Yeah,
London, but you
yeah,
was outside.
we outside, so I did what it said on the tin. You know, terms and conditions, baby.
Had Vans through the door and that for a little piece in it. So
Hello. Hi.
we was gonna get to you as well. Save the rest till last. You know, even though you was late and that, we'll get to that as well. But yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Drag your friend then.
Because last week, I'm gonna get there at 9:30. I'm
speak to
gonna
your
be there at 9:30, 9:30, 9:30,
Now-
9:10.
now
Speak to your friend.
Wow.
I didn't see anybody. All I saw was myself.
Okay, cool.
Nothing to do with me.
Sorry about this, man. We're not usually like this. Yeah,
Don't worry.
we're not
don't
usually
worry.
like this, man. You know.
No, I love
They're
it.
just
You know
showing
what,
off.
yeah?
They're just showing off because there's guests are here. Because you got company.
Listen, let's skip the
I love
particulars,
it.
innit? Like, let's just get to the fact, that it was a successful night.
Okay. So I shouldn't flog you out to being late. Just
Flog them.
yeah.
Flog him.
And do you know what? It was
Pardon
difficult parking as well. Finding parking was insane,
Bro, park the thing in the river, bro. And come to the fucking dance, bro. I needed you.
bro.
Do you know what it is, though? I will say thank you. Massive thank you to Chrissy Haich, yeah? Because they both know that I am the micromanaging king, innit? Like, it's if they say, go and do this, I'll try and do everything, innit?
Yeah.
So at one point, H proper, like, you know your friend Greasy, like, brother, go and enjoy yourself. I was like, brother, don't shout at me, bro. I'm on dance. And even Chris, she's come to me first. They see women, they're soft
Foles
first,
is like
innit?
micromanaging central, bro.
No, hear me.
Bro, he was like, bro, every time he spoke to me, it was mad tense. I was like, what's going on?
The deal is, okay, I'll be honest now, yeah? Because I was tight that you was late. So I felt like anytime I should speak to you, you need to do work, innit?
I was like,
He wasn't his
feel
feelings.
his energy. I was like,
He wasn't his feelings.
I was like, bro, this is it.
And what was killing me as well, I know what was killing him, yeah, is because it was both stone cold sober at the time. Because the last dance, yeah, like everyone says, he was super lit, it was fun. But inside, yeah, I didn't know if it was like for me, I didn't want to be that drunk again, innit?
Yeah.
So I think I was on too much edge.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
After the first one, I was like, nope.
Yeah, because I wanted to interact with people, I wanted to have a good time, I wanted to remember all aspects of the night. So let's get back to thanking Chrissy. So after H greasing me up, Chrissy's like, I can help with the wristband. I'm like, no, it's cool, babe, don't worry. Then she goes away, she comes back like 5 minutes later, she's like, I think I can manage this. So what she's saying to me is, nigga, let me help you. Help yourself, innit?
Yeah.
So I gave her the wristbands, her and H patting up, Vans was patting up and that, and then anyone that needed food, some people out with drinks, so just like make sure people are good in that, I was able to do that. So then I relaxed a little bit, saw Biss, we partied, whatever. And then once I won 2 little dances.
Hey, shout
done a
out
little
Biss, baby Foles.
Yeah, she was enjoying herself.
She was lit.
Yeah, she
I
had
was
a-
like, you know what? Live your life.
And she was saying to me as well that like a lot of her friends say to her like, how can you go out with your sibling? It must be awkward. She's like, half the time you get a lift to the dance.
Yeah.
You ain't got to pay for no drinks. She said, this is her words as well. So honestly, I'll claim it's like I've got a cool older brother who's not gonna like ruin my night and be all over me and like not leave me alone. Yeah, no, not pay for no drinks. All his friends are cool, and I get dropped home. Win-win, bro.
That.
Like, like it's cool. So yeah, no. Everyone that come out, so, like, I couldn't.
I wouldn't allow you to be that brother anyway. I'll put you by your locks.
I'm just
Oh wow,
that's a crime against blackness, bro. If you pull my locks, I'll find my wild out, bro.
Everyone with locks worldwide will feel it. Like, they'll be at home like,
bro. Like when Vans pulled Foles' locks, he pulled mine too. That's how they'll see it. So yeah, but no, I had to go around and say thanks. Some people's like, brother, you ain't got to say thanks to me. Like we rock with you, innit? So that was just so nice.
Nah, I'm saying thanks, innit?
No, of course. Like it was good, innit? And then like capturing all the footage, seeing the people that come out. Some people were a little bit upset with my man that was doing the camera like stuff for it because he's
like that interrogation light all up in their boat,
bro. The light, obviously he's got to do work, innit? He's had to do a job, innit?
Yeah.
So
boy, that light will make your pupil go.
Yeah,
stop.
Yeah, but I think no one's gonna complain when that promo video comes out and you look lit in there, innit? So let my man do his job, innit? So yeah, listen, we had a good time. Did you guys have a good time? Did you enjoy it?
Sensational.
Yeah. I saw Chrissy activating the good knees.
Hey,
yeah. Chrissy was in the middle. I was like, oh, you go queen. Chrissy Haich. I was screaming it.
He was enjoying it.
I'm here now.
I was a little bit tight that I didn't know that there was a tab.
Oh, this one's killing me. Yeah. So don't shout about it too much because it's not every time I'm gonna have tab in it.
I was like,
Vans pulled me to the side. Like, oh, how are you getting the fast track drinks? What he's basically saying to me,
bro, I'm queuing up and I'm like, wait, I swear my face is on a fly. Why am I queuing up with these heathens? I'm sorry.
And I know some people was a little tight because
he meant that.
I'll pull the barman quickly and be like, yo, so like my family like drink shots, whatever.
I was seeing Foles behind the bar and I was like, what a man. How did he get there?
You know why, innit?
Hmm?
You know why?
Oh yeah, because I was,
because you was late.
Yeah,
so when he come over, I've got him his Prosecco.
But still, innit, handover, innit?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
What swapsies?
Like, give man the lowdown. Like, what access do I have?
Do you know what it is as well? I just forgot. Like, we had it last time, but when I got into the dance at the last one, I was too burst to even remember.
Yeah.
And everyone just... this is why the thing is rigged, yeah? You throw a party, people pay to come to your party, then they'll be in your party and they'll be buying you drinks. The game's rigged, bro. Yeah. The game's rigged in our favour, innit? So... At this one, I was like, now that we had it patterned, let me go and bless people.
Buying babes drinks when I could have just been like, I'll get you a glass of champs.
And the man in my tracks is like, oh yeah, let me a couple glasses of Prosecco, innit? I say, but nah, people come out to represent, they had a good time. And it was nice. I think, obviously, them coming out to, like, mess with us for the night and have a good time, coupled with bank holiday, coupled with the fact that we had a good one last time. So fingers crossed we'll do another one soon. And
sold out, yeah?
It was sold out, yeah.
Sold out, man.
People know that.
Yeah.
I know it's definitely sold out because people that came on the door.
No, he's so cheeky.
New messages. Babe, the link is closed. And I'm like, I told y'all niggas. I told y'all niggas.
Because even when I was saying it, just like, he's probably the worst person to speak to when it comes to those things because he's so laid back, yeah. And to be fair with this one, you wasn't meant to be around as well, innit? So I did hit vibes like, yo, I want to do this, and because I'm trying to like ward off that spirit of procrastination and like waiting, I was like, let's just do it, let's rock it out, and we'll do what we need to do. Then last minute, like, he will be around. Once everything's kind of sorted, you don't have to do too much work. Someone shouting you at the 12th hour that like the link's not working. You should have just said text Foles, bro.
Yeah.
And I would have sent them that extra private link of buy it on the door.
You would have got bare +44s.
Yeah, but that was good, man. And I'm happy everyone had a good time. Everyone stayed safe as well.
Yeah. Everyone stayed safe. I got nothing but positive reviews. I loved watching people enjoy themselves. Whether you were playing games, I had a little time on Taxi Driver. Yeah, I saw a couple other man them on the N64. Yeah, couple other babes doing the driving thing, and I was like, this, and everyone else either at the bar or the dance floor. Yeah, like when I'm looking around, I'm like, this is it.
Black joy, come on, I love it.
Even people outside in the smoking area having fun.
Facts.
Whether you're moving to a babes, Yeah.
No, but I need to chat to my man car.
Security guard was trying to talk to me about a business plan, and I was like, brother, I'm trying to enjoy myself.
Brother, secure the venue, man.
Secure the shit, bro.
Secure the venue, bro.
Make sure that we're safe.
And I know everyone there is blessed, but bruv, like it could still get shaky at any minute, bro. Secure the venue, innit? So
yeah, I saw some faces that I haven't seen in a while as well. So
yeah, that was
yeah,
really
man.
good, so.
And our listeners, our cufflinks, members of the RNA community, like whoever came up to me, I don't know, I might have been drunk at that point, but I love y'all.
That's amazing.
That's good, man. I was enjoying, man. Like
Yeah.
one thing I wanted to ask everyone in the room though is like, see with weekends like that when like there's so much on. Obviously, I know you didn't go out this weekend, but I'm sure you've been outside as well when it's time. When you're like on the third or fourth day, and like not your body shuts down or like you get tired or like you need to like recuperate or get like more electrolytes in your system. Yeah? Do you start contemplating like, rah, have I got the capacity to be outside? Like, do you start thinking about stuff like that?
Bro, when I got home from our night, I was drinking like all the water with the highest pH.
Clean.
I was like, I need to be fresh tomorrow because I had a wedding.
Okay.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't the morning, but like it was a little bit out of the way, innit? So
you had to leave a little bit earlier than usual.
And me being last minute, I had to like, you know, fly to Westfield real quick to, you know,
or buy a suit.
No, not to buy a suit. Not to buy the suit. I had the suit, but I thought that I had a pocket square, but I didn't. And I was like, a pocket square would add to the final touches.
Pocket squares are important, bro.
Jenny Sequa, you know?
Add to the final touch of the look that I was trying to, you know what I mean, convey. So, yeah.
Did you see slow-mo video on Instagram?
Come on.
Let's get
Here
to
we go, man.
Hey,
Here we
you know,
go.
I love seeing black men kill it in style. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Your style.
Don't get it twisted. I'm not one of them American niggas that wear a suit for no reason with a fedora. With 1,000 other niggas wearing a double-breasted suit behind me, okay?
Well, the misogyny nigga march.
I am finished. Not misogyny nigga. No.
Oh,
man.
You know what's
No
killing me
one
as well?
guys.
Because I did say to him, like, listen, this is not usually the conversation we have, but brother, when you go to a wedding, take some nice pictures, please, and load up the gram.
course.
I wasn't expecting a video, let alone a slow-mo video.
Bro, and the thing is that
content
like
creator.
I was inspired by Fols, but the week prior I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna do the slow-mo thing. But I was like, you know what?
Live a little, man.
Everyone was complimenting me that day, so I was like, yep, slow-mo.
Yeah.
No,
I was like to my boy,
Well done.
How many takes?
let me
though?
go outside.
How many takes?
This is my second take.
Okay, cool.
Because the first take,
Can we see the first one? Can you show us?
the first one, like, I'm like, bro, man, pattern up.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Are
Okay, hold me
you
down,
on
Spike
form?
Lee.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a quick little thing. And then I was like, what rhythm, like, can I fling over it? And then,
Choices.
What was killing me is he's proper looking into the distance and rubbing his face.
Yeah,
if only people knew this guy's full of shit.
you see the gold, frankincense, and myrrh on my hand.
You look clean, man. It's nice. Enjoy yourself, man.
Good.
Yeah.
It also shows what's funny as well was I think we're speaking before we start recording about like for a lot of us who like do content, whether you're content creator, whatever you want to coin the term, you can see what Instagram's trying to do. You have to post a reel if you want any level of good engagement. If you want your video to bang, because when I posted that slow-mo video, even my mum texted me, I see you on.
Hey, bruv. I was like, Foles did it, so I have to, you know.
Do you know what it was cute that somebody's like when we was at the wedding? He's like, brother, come on and load up some content in it. And bro, he wasn't playing. So I think across that weekend he's got about like 18 stuff to load that he can load later on in it. So you know me, I had to put a little sprinkle here and there. But it's nice, and it's, you know, it is. This is why we got to be honest, when we sometimes get to women about like their social media activity. Do you know how nice it feels when people just gassing your comments on that?
Fam, do you know what? Like, and usually I would have posted that on all socials. But you know, let the gram have it. Maybe next week I'll fling it somewhere else.
Go back.
Fling it over there.
We're changing in front of your very eyes, you know. I can't believe it.
Some of that.
I can't believe it. Changing.
Nah, do you know what? I was like, yeah.
I have to enjoy
myself.
Own it.
I was like, rah, like, you know, wedding is a nice place to meet people and that. But
what you say was love in the air this
it
weekend?
was like very like love was in the air. Do you know what I'm saying?
Love
like,
that.
you know,
Also, shouts out to Happy Couple first.
Shouts out to my boy and his newly wedded wife. on their union. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you would have told me 10 years ago that we would have been here today, I would have been hell no.
Oh.
Well, no faith.
But that day showed me that street niggas get married.
Okay. Before I ask this question, how much of your boy is your boy? Okay, cool. What was the suit saying?
The suit was very well tailored.
Okay, cool.
I was like,
I'd love
yes.
to hear that. Thank you, God.
However,
Oh God, Jesus, no! I'm scared.
What, a certain man in the audience?
certain man in the audience.
Tracksuit under the trousers. Crazy.
No.
At the wedding, crazy.
Do you know what? The majority of the man them shows up in it, like, and they look sharp.
Yeah.
And I loved it. And I was like, yeah, these man used to really terrorize people.
But do you think we can't take a day off from terrorism?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yeah, salute the man them, like, and you know when it's dons that you haven't seen in so long.
That's a good catch up and stuff.
But
yeah.
the love is just like, it's just there, and it's like, we're all out here for my man and his union and how he's turned his life around, and you know, he's like super religious now. Like, the nature of the texts are different.
King.
Do you know what I'm saying? Nice. Blessed, like, there's so many. Like, if you do a blessed count, you'll be there for days, bro. Like, God
that's good
bless
though,
him.
man. That's good.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
like, so yeah, it was beautiful. So you know, like, because reformed, or if you want to call it that, or like a born again Christian and stuff like that. Yeah. You know, like it's very PG, like, you know, very nice.
What are you saying? That the wedding wasn't?
Nah, it was, because
okay.
you know, like, it was once the DJ came on, it was it's time, innit, to turn up. One of the man you know, that makes music performed as well, you know, shouts Patro Pace, but the women's them,
Yeah.
you know,
Manny say yeah.
Yeah.
you speak to them, like, and you know, you see their like social handle and it's like God first, and I'm like, oh,
Okay. You know, let me take a sip. Let me take a sip. Wow. Wow.
Hey, what's killing me? Vans is like, you too born again.
Do you feel like you're gonna make heaven?
Let me.
You're not.
You know what?
No.
sorry.
No.
What do you know it is?
No.
Everybody needs to find their tribe. What Vans basically saying is like, I don't want to corrupt you.
Oh.
Because at the end of the day, if you cross the road in the middle of traffic and you get hit by a double-decker bus, is it not your fault?
See how I care about black women?
Wow. Protect black women. Come on.
Yeah,
I respect
protect
that.
them.
Yeah. No, don't click, but that's condescending. Don't click, that's condescending. Don't click.
Oh, really?
Don't click.
It's one of the poetry niggas now.
Don't click.
The Wale's of the world. No?
Unless it's incense burning, don't click.
I hear that.
Man's chatting to babes and he's seeing the handle like, oh.
Sorry, it's the Maggie.
Man seen Corinthians chapter 1 verse 2 in the bio, and he's like, yeah, we can't do it.
Are you sure? Listen, I can't speak too much, but
Yeah,
they're the ones that. Chico time.
Yeah, because I saw.
Don't cancel me now.
Listen, because I saw a clip of certain people's pastors lately.
Man says it's Chico time.
It's been a couple of years for that one.
Alright, that's scandalous.
Don't judge me, okay? Niggas need to not judge me, because I saw a clip of certain people's pastors.
What,
this
Mike
week.
Todd?
Oh, this week.
What was that? Do you know what it is? Obviously, you know what it is? The clip thing is killing us as a community.
Yeah.
It's like a little 20-second clip on.
Yeah.
Is there more context? Like,
Bro, I don't need context. It just looked nuts.
What happened?
It's been
was he talking
84
about?
years.
What was he talking about?
Manny, care to enlighten us?
No, I don't want to like anybody.
Do you want anyone to give some
Please.
context? So Mike Todd's like is a preacher in America,
Right.
younger demographic, you know, like a hip hop preacher,
Right.
for the youth.
Yeah. The Trap Hill song.
Yeah. And I've seen him over the last like maybe like year and a half go viral for like some like weird sermons, like spitting on people,
Jesus
or like
Lord.
having like war, just like doing like mad elaborate stuff to get the good gospel out there, innit?
Yeah.
Some people like it, some people don't. You know, I'm a little bit indifferent, but the clip I saw, he sat there with, is he meant to look like nut on his face? I don't know. On the pulpit
It's been a long
in the house of Lord, in the house of God.
On his face? What?
on his face.
So no one has any more context. Was he talking about like
That's literally what I saw.
porn and stuff? Am I guessing here?
But the thing is, you have to use that as an example.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, but I don't know if it was out of context. That's the first thing I thought.
No,
I was
so
like,
there's no context for that. There's no context that's going to make that
I didn't say
better.
don't defend it, so I was like, maybe that's what it was.
That's why I didn't want to go in too much, because
Yeah,
I would
same
like to
here.
watch the whole video to see what he was talking about. Like, just from that, I think the gist I got was,
But why is that on your face? First of all, my pastor, I can't take you seriously, bruv.
yeah.
You want to step on stage and present yourself like this?
The spitting thing is what got, when I saw him just like spitting his hand, I was like, and he's done the spitting thing bare times. I don't know, like, is that my man's
In this
kink? I don't know
COVID
what's going
season.
on, bro. Yeah, in COVID as well. Yeah. That's super random, but like, when you saw that, I saw the same thing. I was like, this is you lot's pastor.
Yeah,
innit?
so don't judge me. Okay.
So is that what you did? You did the Dave Chappelle thing. I say that to say this. Don't judge me when I'm being scandalous.
This guy,
It's the Maggie. It's the Maggie.
You're full of shit. You've had one
It's
Maggie,
the Maggie.
bro.
It's the Maggie.
You drink Maggie
No,
all the
this is my
time,
nice
bro.
Second Maggie.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Long day at work, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
No, I hear it.
Not to hear.
So, Manny, when you gonna drop some real content for us? You know, I want to see you in a double-breasted blazer on the gram.
You know what's so funny? This Saturday I'm actually doing a birthday shoot.
Okay.
That in mind, so that's the
Okay, cool.
idea. Before we go any further, I want to say congrats to both of you on your event. Like, event plan is not easy.
Ah.
Yeah.
Though I did in 2018, I'm still recovering from that 4 years later.
4 years? What's
Yeah,
going on?
because because I was planning to do another one and COVID happened.
Okay.
And then I was like, I said I don't want to do it again. I don't want to do it again, but it's just a lot of work. So well done to you, bro.
Thank you,
The
man.
whole
Thank
team
you,
actually.
man.
So well done to all of you.
Appreciate that.
Hopefully, we see you at the next one.
Absolutely. You know, I'm a very shy person. You know, I'm very
Shy.
Shy.
Me too.
I
I'm a shy person.
I see you in the
I'm so
dance,
shy.
Manny. You wasn't moving shy, bro. I saw you in the dance. You wasn't moving shy, bro.
Yeah, you weren't moving shy
I
at
feel like it
all.
depends on the people that are there. Because I know Daniel, like properly, I thought, okay, I feel comfortable. Like,
No, it's,
nah,
yeah,
all the
if you're
people
comfortable, and that's something I liked about Friday. I don't want to keep harping on about, but like, I'm sure there were people that they didn't know people, but everyone felt comfortable and relaxed in that
I'm
space.
hearing
innit?
good
So
reviews as well.
I'm
So
shy.
I'll be there
I'm
for
a
the next
core.
one.
you're shy, you're cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what audience you're sending a back signal to, but I hear it.
Why
I hear
is
it.
there always an agenda?
There
There's
is.
an agenda. Listen,
I'm
I see
speaking
your
my
tweets all the
truth,
time.
guys.
Okay, 'cause
I'm
you're
trying
shy.
to let you in.
Okay, so
Okay.
I think this is mental health awareness.
Yeah,
month.
it's mental health. Men's mental health month.
Okay, well, it's mental health is important. So,
So care about what I'm saying,
okay, so
please.
you're shy.
Care about me.
We care about you.
Yeah.
This is a
What's your
safe space.
feelings?
So, you know, as you get more comfortable,
I
tell us
want
more
to
about
tap
yourself.
in to my inner
Shyness.
self.
Okay,
Yes.
shouts out to you, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to laugh.
Do you hear yourself? No, do you actually
Just
hear
say you
yourself?
hate black men.
No, do you
Wow.
Just say it.
How did we get here?
right? I'm going to allow your friend.
You're gonna let him do that to you?
Yeah.
Personally, I wouldn't have it.
He's
Wow.
talking about men's mental health. So you
Yeah.
speak your truth, King.
Yes. Thank you. Allow me to get sensitive.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I love that for you.
Yeah, that's good.
Can we not?
No, of course, man.
Of course.
Today's not a safe space, but in general,
It's a brave space.
Yeah, a brave
It's a
space.
brave
Yeah,
space.
Yeah,
Yeah. Let me step out there and just,
Be your true self.
express.
Walk around in car parks. Just do you know?
Slow mo.
Not the car.
Let these hoes know.
Okay.
Mental health, mental health.
No, I am so
This is why women don't take any of our conversations seriously. You see that? That's it. Mental health.
How is the pearly gates?
Kidding.
Hey, where's that video of
Ha
if you go to heaven?
ha, bro. Come on, man.
If you go to heaven and you don't see me there, you're in hell.
Wow.
I sometimes think, does God look at me and think, some of the friends you're picking?
Some of your friends you're picking.
Huh? What's going on?
Do you think God's moving with the times?
Yeah. God's got the regular iOS update. Come on,
Like,
man.
do you think like he's
The
like
iOS
just
update. Okay, you know what?
removing like what is a sin and what's not?
Wait, is it an update in the
As
list?
time goes. It's like, oh yeah, this is normalized now.
Yeah. Knacking before marriage. Take it off.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah? You telling yourself that?
Huh?
You telling yourself
That's
that?
happening in the
No, do you not think
We're having
that?
sex. It's happening outside, man. What's going on here?
You know what I
Purely
mean?
virgin,
Even in
purely virgin,
biblical
please.
times, they're
Purely
throwing it
virgin,
back.
I can't relate.
Wait, hold on.
No.
Purely virgin.
Purely virgin.
Okay, cool. We'll get back to the lies later.
Wow.
Men
Purely
have
virgin.
sex,
That's how men lie.
You don't have sex.
No.
The only person who's a man of the cloth
Virgin gang.
is H. That's the only person. The rest of you, heathens.
I can't lie. It's these two are the heathens. These two here.
Thank you.
Shovels.
How?
First class at Shovels.
First class.
Yes, first
Sorry,
class.
can you Google translate what that means before you start dishing things out?
Means you're a whore.
Horror.
Whore.
Oh, is that
So let's just get this
Gigolo.
straight. Let's just get this straight. You two are slut shaming.
Yes. Yes, we are slut shaming. Flog me.
Man said, flog me. Man put himself on a firing line like Daniel Caesar.
Man says, yes, I'm a slut shamer.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, listen, me and Vans, we'll tackle this another week. We're going to beat these allegations about being...
Find the excuses.
We will beat these allegations.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I want to get into one of the pertinent topics. Obviously, we had Jubilee Bank Holiday weekend.
Yeah.
And coupled with that, you get the Queen's honours list around that time period. So who she gives like OBEs, MBEs. Are there any other knighthoods?
Knighthoods. That's the highest honour.
Is there? Am I wrong? Is there CB or am I bugging? Is there?
There is a CBE, but
Yeah. I don't know what that stands.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that is.
Remember the British
Yeah,
Empire,
man.
all the British Empire, knighthood, and I don't know
Yeah.
any others. So
chilling with the British Empire.
yeah. So obviously, I think the first time I ever proper like paid attention to was that year that Benjamin Zephaniah, the poet,
Yeah.
turned it down. Obviously, we've had
Oh yeah.
since then like Skepta's rapped about it in his lyrics. Other people have turned it down. I saw the year Wiley got it. I saw the year Miss Dynamite accepted hers. This always becomes a talking point. So and this year was obviously just the same again.
Yeah.
And I see Rapman who did
The
Blue Story.
Yeah, Blue Story.
Blue Story, just kind of tweeting about, when growing up, when you see your name next to the Queen, it's usually involved in HMP
Yeah.
or in relation to that, and just kind of basically was, I think that he got awarded as an MB on OBE.
Yeah.
He was kind of just saying like for him it was a big deal and he was happy to accept the award, and not that he got flogged, but just kind of started the conversation again.
I think he got flogged.
He got flogged?
the TL was doing buzz. I saw it.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm bringing it up. I want to get you lot's thoughts on it.
yeah. I mean, I took a break from the TL around that time or that day maybe, and yeah, I did hear about it,
Yeah.
and I saw the tweet because it was circulating on Insta as well.
Oh, they did that screenshot and put it in Instagram.
Yeah, exactly. So
Deadly.
I thought, do you know what? I'm not mad at what you said, because that could have been someone's reality. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and there are going to be, what's that saying? Black people are not a what?
Monolith.
So I think that I'm not going to knock a black person for feeling proud that they've got to a point of that
Feeling knowledge, innit?
achievement,
Yeah.
because the odds have been against someone like him for a while in what he's been trying to do. Like, what he's managed to achieve is no light thing. It's a big feat. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's been given creative control. He's signed deals with these services, and you never know, he's gonna create a big production house from it.
Yeah.
And just get into the position to monopolize what he's trying to do a little bit better, and he'll create opportunities for other black UK actors, which is what he's done in
Via
Blue Story, and
Yeah.
even like in things like Shiro's story. Like, they probably didn't think that it would be as successful as it was. Maybe Bratman had the idea of wanting to be that successful, but for it to actually happen is a huge thing. So like, I understand why he has that stance. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, whether my stance is different, you can understand where another person's coming from. And there's a lot of people that don't really know the history behind a lot of these things.
Yeah.
That's a shame though if that's the case.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna realistically, I'm not gonna put it on people to know a lot of that.
I hear you, but then I don't know, man. It's just depending on your levels of where maybe you care. And it's not this thing, but it literally says empire in your title.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I know everyone's at different stage in learning, understanding, but it says Empire in the title, innit? So if you don't understand what that is or know what that is, then I would be a little worried. I will still give space if you genuinely don't know. Cool. You don't have to care. Not everyone has to. Some people call and stick to the beef. It is what it is. Some people look at it as playing the game because you accept these titles, more doors open. Small example. I remember when Sosa and that were doing parties back in the day. My best friend was doing parties, and I was telling Book Captain Corner. There was like a little bit of issues with the club. Obviously, they were kind of unsure. They won the MOBO.
Yeah. They
booked them now. The price has gone up. You know, it's their cousin's birthday. They need a hotel and extra stuff. Like I was trying to get you in early because I rate them, but also get them on the cheap. Because I know once you slap MOBO award winning act, you can demand more of a higher fee. Don't you remember when the leaked emails come out and David Beckham was literally lobbying to get a knighthood? Because more doors open when you have that. It's prestige, isn't it? Yeah. There's certain people that talk to you differently when you have certain things, isn't it? So some people look at it that way as playing the game. I remember Steinmark saying that like this was kind of not like payback, but like for a lot of the work her family's like her senior generation did in regards to Windrush. So that's why she accepted the award, isn't it? So everyone's different, you know. And it's always easy to say I wouldn't do something till you're in those shoes, isn't it?
The title also to some people supersedes anything else.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things, isn't it? Like I mean, yeah. In one breath, it's great that he's been recognized. He's propelled himself into a position where no one anticipated this, because as a rapper, I want to hear that. Can't lie to you. Keep it a buck. It's the videos. And he decided that, like, yeah, I'm going to actually focus on sensationalizing stories.
Yeah.
And creating, like, movies out of it via my music. That is an avenue that he was smart enough to do.
But do you?
Because his rapping style isn't, like, full audio.
Yeah, hey, I want to get try and get everyone's opinion, yeah. But do you understand the angle of, like, we maybe online sometimes like gives you that false comfort of like everyone thinks the same, but if we are trying to enact change, maybe be a bit more revolutionary, but it feels like as soon as some members of our community get a little bit close to, you know, the white table or behind the curtain, everybody kind of falls in line. You know, that's how I look at it. Like I said, I'll preface by saying it's always easy to act a certain way until you know shoes, but I do see a little bit of a pattern, because even is it David Olusoga, the writer? Yeah. Someone who's been like quite vocal about monarchy and all this stuff. When he got given an opportunity, he took it himself, and he was like, his stance was, if the honours list came out and there were no blacks on there, how would he feel? And that's how he rationalised taking it. Yeah. But someone like him who's kind of moved like they know better still took it. So it kind of feels like the minute like we do all this work and then we get to certain points and it's still like, you got to bend the knee and render unto Caesar. That's how it feels to me.
What are you saying? Still nigger?
I didn't say that, but you know, I didn't say all of that. This is how the Daily Mail will take we'll take your quote and bastardize it.
Twist it.
Yeah. But yeah, what are your songs? I don't want to dominate the conversation, but like, what are Manny, Chrissy Haich, what are your thoughts?
I like what you said, because I think when I saw we're going to talk about, I was like, oh, I would never take it, but like you said, you never know what you would do if you're in that position. Yeah. I think for my issue is with Twitter, people like to find an issue with everything. I think for me, with all that's going on in the world, I don't think him getting that award is something that is worth like being so enraged about. That makes sense. Okay. Like, I personally, at this moment, I want to take it. I get it, but at the same time too, he has his reasons, and I can't really be mad at it. Like, it's not gonna affect my sleep, to be honest. So I wish him well, you know, but I don't know. I don't get.
What you say? Love and light.
Love and light. That's my brand. I love love and light. You know,
Manny, that is a fantastic take.
But
because no, there's no but. Yeah. Okay. Because neither was I slept comfortably. I slept well with a smile on my face.
On the TL too much. I'm like,
go on, rap, man. You go and rap about when Johnny says doing whatever you was doing.
What was the narrative of why people weren't happy about him taking it?
Because there's been a narrative over the last few years, like, of people. I think
black people rejecting the that type of honor.
It became bigger, in my opinion,
being a member of the British Empire.
Down, it's been a thing, because like I said, the poet back in the day when I was younger did it, but when Skepta put in the lyric, I said he turned it down and took his chieftaincy instead. it kind of gets like it gets a bit more sexy in the song, innit? And I'm being right. Then a lot more people start looking, and then it becomes a conversation on the internet, isn't it? It's always been there. Don't get twisted. Yeah. But I think that made it get to a higher point. So, what do you think, Chris?
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be like a double-edged sword either way.
Yeah.
Because if we look at like the younger generation, for example, if you have someone that looks like you, that you can aspire to, that you can see has been able to achieve all of these things despite their race, despite their gender, despite everything that they've had stacked background against them, they've managed to reach this. Whether a person personally sees it as something to be achieved, but it's an achievement if you look at it. They've been able to see that, and what's that saying? You can't be what you can't see. So you've got people that will be able to aspire to that, and that will push them like, wow. But yes, on the other side, there is definitely a bit of a question mark around what the British Empire did and
question mark.
All the fuckery then. So yes, I can completely understand why people would be against. I can understand why people would be against a validation from the empire. I can completely see that. Just like Manny said, I don't give a heck.
I think a lot of people probably resonate with you guys saying like you're probably indifferent, not because you don't care or like you super support a rap man. It's just like, okay, bro, like tomorrow's Friday, tomorrow's this, like my life still has to go on. And I think the way I look at it as well is, where did it start and where did it stop? Because then I also see Miss Banks performing with, was it Duran Duran?
That was a look, man.
It's a look, but then that's in celebration of the Queen. Platinum Jubilee is outside Buckingham Palace. It's part of the celebration, so it's like I'm not trying to put the energy on it, but I'm just saying, where do we go? It's like,
but what you're saying, people actually do feel that way behind the scenes, because when it was announced that she was performing, people be like, my friends were like, really? Like, why would you say that? We're gonna perform first of all, and then secondly, it's like, no shade to the man, by the way. No, that's what they were saying, but it's literally what you're saying is what people are thinking, you know. So yeah, I think I saw Stefflon Don there as well. Yeah, what's on the list as well? She did that song, Demi Lovato song. I forgot what it's called.
Come on, like let's cut these women some slack. Yeah, we're birthing stars right in front of us, innit? Let's appreciate them whilst they're doing their thing at the moment.
But isn't that a bit weird though, when you think about it? So people can perform at this, but you can't receive an award.
That's what I'm asking.
It's interesting.
No, but I mean, but it depends on who's asking, because
it's the Queen every time.
No, I'm saying as in like the people that are criticizing the artist for taking these opportunities when we don't know how they feel about this whole thing.
It's true.
They could just be like,
get the bag.
Oh wow, like they could have a different view on the Queen.
Don't you remember when they wanted to flog, was it Chrisette Michelle? She was going to perform for Trump.
However, but that's a little bit different, because Trump is out here really vocalizing things.
That is fruit of the same tree, brothers from the same womb, bro.
It is.
The Queen represents all of that stuff,
there
bro,
are a
to
lot
the
of,
nth degree, bro.
There are a lot of let's not act like there's not a lot of black people out here that love the Queen.
We saw Auntie. Did you not see Auntie? Dressed in
so why are we surprised? Why are we surprised?
I'm not acting shocked. I want us to have the conversation, and I'm happy you're passionate.
Like, why are we surprised? Like, yes, we can criticize these people for their choices until we're blue in the face. But you need to understand that, like, outside of the social sphere and
real world,
it's not to discredit like people outside in the real world. Because there are a lot of them that are clued up. Do you know what I'm saying? And have the same stance. But we need to also acknowledge the other side that respect the monarchy. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you're not just gonna see white faces outside celebrating.
I just said when I was in Central, it was hella tourists from up, a lot of Asian people. Like, they travelled far and wide, bro. Like, people are fascinated by the monarchy. So I'm not taking it off the table. I'm just saying a specific conversation in regards to our community. And I like having this chat. Just because, say, where does it start and where does it stop? Because Haich is saying, if you can't accept these awards, these honours, but you could perform at something. Yes, the Queen didn't phone Miss Banks directly. It's not me dissing her. She didn't phone. She didn't phone act number A directly. But this performance is in celebration of the Platinum Jubilee, celebration of her being on the throne for 7 years. Yeah. At the end of the day, like, you're a dosser. Like you just chill and get money. I would love that job. Just don't do anything, bro. Don't talk about service and tourism. Really and truthfully, we do see some level of revolution where like we don't have that in place anymore. But there are a lot of other European nations that have monarchies, and like if God forbid for them that they lose this one, you will see like a domino effect across other parts of the world, innit? And there are a lot of people that love monarchy, innit? So it just kind of is what it is. So
because it's like when you're receiving these things, it's about your contribution to the empire or being
your contribution to media, contribution to sport, television, journalism, all these things.
Yeah. If in Skepta's instance, what did he do?
Turned it down.
He turned it down and received.
He said he took his chieftaincy back home.
Yeah.
So I can understand that, but it's then, so what do you represent and what do you not represent? Because to me that says that. Slide
on the mic, please, for me, Chrissy. Sorry, apologies. I don't want it to get lost in it.
To me, it just says that he's in a place of, or he made the decision that my contribution isn't for over here. My contribution is for at home. Do you understand? Which I can understand and take on. But then, if that's what everybody's doing, then do that. Do you know what I mean? Because hear me out. Because at the same time, it's like sometimes we have to look at what we're representing and how hard we stand by. I think I've said this to you, man, before. It's like, what do you really represent, and how often do you represent it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, we can say, we're UK this, da. But when we're saying UK, we're saying United Kingdom, bro. You see what I'm saying? So we're representing the kingdom, but we're not going to receive awards for
and here's where you'll see that like unity isn't necessarily that universal, because there's going to be someone like Skepta on that stance, but then the next person's going to be like, nah, I need to take this.
Like I said, we're not a monolith, aren't it? So
do you know what I'm saying? So this is just a classic case of that, because like you're looking at people that have been called up for a certain thing, and it's like Ratman was proud to tweet like, back in the day we used to get and now it's the classic rap shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, birthdays was the worst days. Now we drink champagne on the first day. Like, it's always the, I went from ashy to classic. Like, it's something to kind of go back to their ends and say.
Yeah. Everybody wants validation, bro. At the end of the day,
this is it. Yeah. And like, like if that's what he's proud of for being recognized for the shit that he's been doing, then okay.
Because it just says to me that, from my understanding, everything that he's done over here, the backlash he's getting is that you shouldn't be proud of what you've done.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's what the monarchy represents and the British Empire and the evil they've done across the world.
Yeah, but you're British citizens and you've done it as a British act, and we're all highlighting the fact that we're British, UK, XYZ. It's British rap, it's British music, it's British media.
That's a byproduct of the evil they've done in other parts of the world, which made a lot of our parents stuff migrate here, innit?
We're all aware of it, but it's like you're still representing that. Do you know what I'm saying? If you step out and say, it's like, for example, you become a footballer, do you want to play for England or do you want to play for Nigeria? Do you understand?
Who's got the most bread?
Do you see what I'm saying? But it's the same parallel.
Same premises,
Do you know what I mean? It's like, so what do you do then? I'm not playing for here because da-da-da-da. And it's just that.
No, but that's a good example because you speak about it all the time. Also, it's like everyone's got different political ideologies. If you're born here, you might really tap into being British, English, and can I even wrong you because you are born here, innit? Like,
and like I don't know whether one's wrong or right. I think people should probably just reflect on what they're saying and what they represent before they talk about what other people should or shouldn't be doing. Because the same people that. But
the rules of social media. We just talk about other people, bro.
I hear you, but I'm a real life nigga, so it's a bit different. I get I'm like, bro, do you mean that? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, would you accept the OBE or MBE for your contribution and say because the Queen's doing like?
Yeah.
What's your stance?
I know many people, bro. People listen to this. They got that and they bring that that walk back to their house, that's going on the mantelpiece. Their family are going to be mad proud. Like, you got something from the Queen. Like, people don't get, like, we're all aware that's just a big fucking deal, bro. Like, it's not light, innit? But it's just, the conversation's growing bigger because of social media and certain people turning things down, and just like how we look at it. And there's been a lot of people that have been pushing for obviously the monarchy to be abolished, and then the negative press of the whole Harry and Meghan thing. So the royals in general have been in the press and the news for a good while. Even they came and everyone's seen the clip where they're walking down, where they're at church or something.
Oh, I love
and they're walking down the aisle,
loved it.
and you can see all the people like
what, in slow mo?
The way she was strutting in.
There's only one slow mo king. Oh yeah, but yeah, they were fast walking down the aisle, but you saw a lot of people just looking like, rah,
I love
this
that
bitch really came. Like,
I loved it.
You know, so
she made me so
yeah,
proud.
they just, my thing is they've been in the news cycle,
walking down there like a bad bee, in a church. Have some respect, man. No, I'm joking, man. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I respect church, bro.
Yeah,
chill out, man.
Yeah,
I've got a question actually. Do you feel like our own people are recognised by our community? Because it makes that why they go to get those recognitions from outside of our community. Do you feel like we're recognised?
I think we are. I think we could do better. We can do a better job of recognising our people. If we use Rapman example, I think he got a lot of support from the community. A lot of us went out to watch the film. We're so happy for him. Yeah. Like, they did massive numbers when they had the issue with the cinema.
Got me out to Peckham to watch a movie.
Chill out, bro. What happened was it in Birmingham somewhere where they had that issue where there was like a fight in the cinema, and they tried to cancel him in certain cinemas, and we kind of fought back against that online about, like, you know, this have nothing to do with his film, just like trying to give negative press. He got a lot of support from the community at the time, and so I think we have championed it. But anytime there's been news like he signed with this person or that person, we celebrated this. I don't think there's been a lack of support, but we can do better.
Beyonce's house and everyone was screaming.
Oh yeah,
he's enjoyed it.
I say Beyonce's house because, you know,
I think
other people get.
I just want to take it back to the point from before. Is that
which one?
The black one. Cheers. Thank you, bro. Legend.
What's in it?
Everyone chill out, bro.
That's a side bag that we're talking about in the gym. That's a side bag.
No, I was saying, I think that I've lost my train of thought. Sorry. It's a matter of, I see people making decisions that other people have made, and it doesn't. Like I said, we don't know his stance, and at the same time, I don't know what Skepta's stance would have been, his reasoning behind it. Do you know what I mean? It might be very tailored to that individual. Do you know what I mean? If it's a trend, because you're saying to me it's a trend that people have been doing it. But I don't know if there's a universal reason for it. Or if everyone's had an individual reason. That's another thing I was like questioning. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. I don't know. I like things to just be clear, or people to just know what they're actually.
But the conversation is clear that it's never that black and white.
No,
it's not. It just clearly is.
It's never that black and white because, like we said, we are a monolith, and you know, people are gonna have different perspectives, stances. You know, like, and some people are also blinded by the lights. You know, you forget where you stood on because now the opportunity is at your front door.
You're drinking champagne at the palace.
Yeah.
And also people need to decide on who their leaders are as well. Do you see what I'm saying? Because sometimes people are people in positions and they're getting opportunities, but they're not necessarily leaders. Do you see what I'm saying? But so someone making a decision for themselves, as much as they may have an impact on a culture to some degree or another, they may not be a leader. They may just be an individual doing something for themselves.
Listen, that's why it's even more curtains when the Queen packs it in, because no one ain't gonna rate William. William and Kate went Jamaica and they were like, nah, we ain't even batting an eyelid. Maybe if Harry came, you heard Beanie Man.
Yeah, said Harry.
He was like, no one cared for William. Fuck is he? I saw a picture like of William and Harry in Wembley Stadium with Kanye and Diddy in 2007, and I was like, rah, that's crazy, because like William now looks like Diddy's age mate. Diddy's a 50-year-old man.
Diddy's a 50-year-old black man.
Diddy don't even look 50 himself, really.
Bruv.
Yeah.
Fucking around with my babes Carisha.
My goodness.
Brother love.
That's a brother love.
Brother love, bro.
William is out here looking like Charles in
It's true.
01.
But when you're wicked, that's what happens. He's a wicked peasant.
Yeah.
You know.
They don't want to report that nigga be cheating.
Listen.
Don't put the N-word on him.
They hid that from the.
Don't put the N-word on him.
He's been cheating. Yeah. Cheating.
But I mean,
you saw how the kids didn't rate Kate.
They don't
during Platty Jubes.
Yeah.
You're not Platty Jubes ain't gonna bang, bro. Don't stop saying
hate that term so much.
Why are people such an uproar about like the kids acting up and stuff? Like,
yeah, we see Northwest acting up all the time.
Bro, like kids are gonna be kids, bro.
It's true.
Like, what you think kids don't? Because kids are gonna act up. And
Nah. In public, sorry, patting your utes.
Oh, sorry, daddy of the year.
Yeah, I'll wear the baton. Father's Day coming up soon, niggas.
Yeah, what you say? Line up the presents then.
Line it up.
Come on.
Line my accolades up.
Cool. We're gonna present this guy a certificate.
Present me with a plaque, nigga. No,
I hear it, man.
Yeah, like, bro, you know, certain youths aren't behaving that way in public.
Could you ever have shushed your mum in public when you were younger?
Shushed your mum.
I would be here.
Hey, just twist my hair like
back
that.
in the day.
See the video?
Any point in public,
twist my
You can't
hair.
shush your mum, period.
in any situation, any realm.
You want to put your hand over your mum's mouth. That's the last thing you ever did.
I blame Peppa Pig.
I don't see the link, but when you're ready to break it down, I'll back you.
These kids are listening to an unruly pig, bro.
Peppa Pig got chaps though.
Yeah. I lost that battle with my niece, but she loves Peppa Pig, but
Yeah, when she starts talking back.
she
When she starts locking the phone off on you.
It was on FaceTime the other day. We reached a new level of peak multitasking. So on FaceTime, we are washing our hands on it, you know. So enjoy it, bro. So yeah,
Yes, come through motor skills.
yeah, man, come she doing that thing, man.
Black women in tech. We love that.
Fans is
I hear
so
it.
annoying.
Tech pays good. So if my niece gets into tech, I'm here for it, bro.
Yeah, man.
I love that.
Tech pays good, man.
10%.
That is so cute.
Yeah. Run me some peas, man.
Yeah. Run it.
I can't wait for all these two kids to get their NI number. I'll start taxing them.
We're trying to break the generational curses, okay? Let's not be those uncles.
Oh, they're black taxing that. No, cool. You enjoy your money, man. Enjoy your freedom and that. So, but we can the verdict came out last week, innit? AmberHeard, Johnny Depp. Are we all up to speed in the know?
Someone needs
Can't
to
lie
break it
to
down for
you.
me properly.
I didn't follow the case.
Neither did I.
Not one bit.
Thank you for coming. See.
The verdict, yes, but the case itself, no.
And I can tell you why as well, because I feel like the media and social media just took that case and made it into like drama, made it into a meme. I was like, this is serious.
Don't listen
TV,
to Foles and Chrissy anyway.
You know, so for me,
I've never heard them speak about this case one bit
I didn't
up
say
until
that
today.
I've seen it.
Oh.
He's just firing bare shots. I actually haven't said anything. Do you know that? You know,
Before you co-signed, sorry.
I did not even know.
Put your fucking gun away, bro.
I was moving like your
He has been on crowd this whole recording.
I haven't, but because I wanted to research properly, because same thing, I saw it online and I started feeling like it was becoming a bit of a circus. I was seeing clips of like,
it was horrible to see.
it looked like AmberHeard took something while she's on the stand, or clips of her crying and people were acting like
stepped on a beat.
looking like she was fake crying. Or there's even like a little video montage of Johnny Depp's best comebacks from the stand. So it became a bit of a circus, isn't it?
I know people that were on
TikTok.
YouTube live watching that shit.
Yeah, no, but it's a celebrity case, isn't it? So he'd actually had a case 2 years ago in the UK. People, but this thing about the case. So we'll give the facts. So he won the case, and it was a defamation case, which people just actually like take away the fact it was a defamation case because she wrote a piece about him in 2019 in the Washington Post. She actually didn't name him, but he claims that what she wrote about him in the piece caused him to lose work and all these things. So he sued for defamation, innit?
What work did he lose? It's Johnny Depp.
We'll get there. So that's where he sued, innit? So, but in 2020 he lost the case in the UK because he tried to sue the son because they called him a wife beater, innit? So that case though was only a judge that was on that case, and they were able to basically said like it was something like 12 counts of like physical assault. So they would say legally the son are able to call your wife beater because for whatever reason they're able to prove that these things are true, innit? And it actually came to the UK because apparently those cases are easier on our shores, so they call it like libel tourism. So a lot of high profile people will bring their case over here because they've got more chance of winning. Obviously for him, he lost. Fast forward now, we get this case in America, but this one now is with a jury. And I remember, have you guys ever watched The People vs. O.J. Simpson? and all the stuff they went through with the jury.
That was a great series.
A great series, innit? And you see the games that each side plays, and like how serious they take picking a jury. So if you've like, okay, next time, if you maybe have spoken to a reporter or was outside his room at a certain time, or you had a pen and paper taking notes, you're off the case. You're no longer on the jury. This jury didn't get sequestered, where like they're like closed off. So they're kind of still susceptible to social media, gossip, all these things, you know. And some could argue that probably played a part in the decision because he won and he got awarded $15 million. Yeah, $15 million. Cool.
15, yeah, he did.
You know, so
did she get 2? She got 2, no?
That's what people forget as well, because she also countersued. Yeah, that because him and his lawyer said that it was a hoax. So she's like, right, my thing that happened to me, you're calling a hoax. That kind of discredits me, and she won as well. So it's weird. They both won. She's been awarded $2 million. He's been awarded 15. But for him, it ended up becoming like a gender war. So men versus women. If you're supporting Johnny Depp as a man, you're a disgusting human being. Why are you not supporting Amber Heard? So that line was kind of drawn in the sand. And when I looked at the case, they're both wrong in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Stuff definitely happened there. Yeah, but her lawyer was shit.
Right.
From what I saw, didn't do a good enough job.
Yeah, but you know, she ain't gonna have Johnny Depp kind of bread.
Of course not, innit?
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
and that's just my perspective on the little I've seen, because there's a lot going on in that case. Right. There's a lot, bro. When you try to go through the readings, I think I was reading something on the Washington Post where they just kind of broke down the differences. So the stuff I explained, they broke down why in the UK it was one thing and why in the US it was one thing. Right. And I think the major thing is the fact that UK was a judge of one sole individual, US jury, right? More probability, right? More people susceptible to other information. Okay. Not being sequestered is a big thing. Okay. From what I've seen, a lot of people making a big deal out of the fact that they just was kind of open to all the elements to be influenced by, and by the looks of it. Now, would they have said that if Amber Heard won? I highly doubt it. Right. You know, but that's how I see it, innit? So, did I give a good enough breakdown?
No, you did very well. Like, it was very
fantastic job. Well done. Breakups are tough, bro.
Is that what you got from that?
I am tired of that.
You know what?
Throw him in the bin. Throw him in the bin.
I'm out here waxing lyrical, man. I said, yeah, breakups, man.
Nah, but walk with me a little bit.
I'll walk with you.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, obviously, on their case, unfortunately, it ended, like, very toxic. Or, you know, in...
They always recording each other, bro.
Parts of the relationship, it got to the point where, like, like, why are we even with each other? Do you know what I'm saying? And I know that he's an actor and sometimes they want like the Hollywood passion and stuff, but bro, this ain't good for you.
That ain't my portion, bro. If that's passion, I don't want it.
Yeah, I don't want that level of passion, bro. Because you'll find me ending up like, you know, at a basketball game looking disheveled like Michael B. Jordan.
You can't do that while saying mental health. You can't do that.
Jehovah Jesus.
God. mental health. You can't do that, bro. Michael B. Jordan was just enjoying the basketball. I looked at
Michael B. Jordan and I was like,
no, he looks.
I feel you, nigga.
Did he look miserable? Did he really miserable to you guys?
No, he looks sad.
Bro, I know that look when I see it.
He can relate. He said he can relate.
Fam.
Bless him.
Fam.
But what did Skepta say? She ain't your girl. It's just your turn.
Wow.
Bruv, a young babe like that. Bruv, her mum went to finesse finishing school, bro. I always say this. She dated 2 kingpins. Do you think her daughter's gonna settle down before 30 and just get married off to Michael B. Jordan? Have you won a fucking Oscar, bruv? Are you crazy, bruv? Let's have it right, bro.
Yeah, her mum probably found it weird that she found a partner that looked just like her husband.
There's only one moustache in this house. Yeah. Only one thick moustache in this house.
You know what? I need to get out of here.
And you want to behave a bald head as well?
Wow.
My days.
Shout out to Lori Harvey, man.
Wow. Bro, she's the real Thanos. She's the real Thanos, bro.
She's a bad bee though, so I understand the pain.
Obviously, we don't know the ins and outs, but the stories are that, like, man, you know, there was man tried to marry her off. I tried to park her off in the house.
Bro,
Tia was mad because
she was like, "Nah, you can't hold me down. What? I'm 25.
I'm out
here. I'm out here."
I tell her to come. We outside.
I was on Meat Mill's wish list.
I'm so finished. Why y'all like this?
This is why, see, men's mental health, man. Michael B. Jordan's in the mud. and we're here laughing at him.
Wow. Mental health.
Yeah.
Mental health.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like,
so from you lot, you saw him there at the basketball game. He looked upset.
That video alone, I said, wow.
I was like,
you can see his eyes. It's the eyes. Like, he's like this. That's all. It's okay.
But that's a real thing for some people. Though. Like, if you get to that point, my man wants to settle down and maybe go the whole way. Obviously, we'll go with the story and the narrative, innit? Yeah. Young 25-year-old babe popping, being attached to all these dons and that. She might not be ready yet. Because she can do that in 10 years, in 15 years' time. Like,
yeah.
What's the rush?
She's popping, man. Like, I mean...
Like, what was the last good film he was in? Come on, man, let's have it right, man.
Yay. Maybe Black Panther.
Wait.
I don't know.
Pandemic, bro. Like, allow it.
Okay, sorry.
He had that film with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, cool story, bro.
No?
Which one was that?
Where he was like Jamie Foxx's lawyer.
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, how is Michael B. Jordan convincing as a lawyer?
Don't do that. I just sound like this sounds like pure hate right now. But
wow.
I just find it hilarious, isn't it? Okay, you hate. Okay, it's leading to the hate. If you're hating,
yeah,
leading to the hate. If you're hating,
I mean, like,
own it.
Killmonger. I was like, all right, cool,
very good.
Yeah, he had like 4 lines, but
okay.
He was in The Wire back in the day. Yeah.
Cool.
What about Creed? I didn't watch that. But was it
Creed? Yeah. I invested time in Creed.
Yeah,
you sure?
Both Creeds.
Do you know what I just because it's usually in the man's favor when it comes to like the heartbreak thing and just like running around and doing you and that. So when you see a woman that's like at least perception wise running through these niggas, yeah, it's kind of crazy to look at. Obviously, because it's not me dealing with it.
And you can't be toxic because he's like. He's supposed to be squeaky clean.
Bro, you tried to marry her, bro.
Yeah.
You trying to marry her? You ready to marry her, bro? Because everyone thought like when they were on the gram together, very much like public. Because we didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. I didn't really see that of anyone else. If I'm right or wrong.
It was given artificial.
In terms of her relationships back in the day.
Oh, back in the day.
Like, you know, like the level of like on the internet together, posting together.
Future, innit?
Did she do that Future?
Yeah.
Oh, she did.
But wasn't that much though?
And he was posted. I guess he was gassed as well.
Yeah, I think he was.
You know,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
But at a certain point, I know he was tired. There was a picture where we were like, "Yeah, Future's tired, running around with this young thing."
So he can't keep up. Oh damn.
Yeah, I think there was a birthday where I swear he took her and all her friends to Jamaica.
Oh really?
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
I took him on a school trip. He's crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Let me take a sip of my
It's insanity.
Let me just finish this off.
God damn, yo. Wow. But yeah, now like,
Well, what's the age gap where it becomes like the disparity between?
Can you get the mic, please, Chrissy? Just
bro, you could be 28 and still active, and me, I'm like, babes, I ain't got another round in me.
Not one round and go. Oh Jesus!
Don't ruin your brand. We've got more parties.
Please.
Bro.
Vans don't give a flying fuck, bro.
Yeah, that's freedom right there.
No, he has.
My God. Black boy joy. Carefree black man.
No, because you know what?
Can I ask you a question again so I can understand properly?
At an adult age,
pass my phone, please, Vans. It's on the table.
What is the kind of like?
I'm gonna charge my phone.
Oh,
the gap in age as adults,
where
it becomes like you can see the difference, whether it be in energy levels or relatability or just interest. What is like, and this is a question for everyone, like what do you see or how do you see it? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to
go on, you
45 years.
45 years?
4 to 5.
Oh shit.
Hey, 45, yay! Please. Somebody's papa. No, 4 to 5.
Yeah.
4 to 5, yeah. I think that's enough. I think past that.
Do you know what it is? The real answer to this question is, how much bread do you have? Because when niggas get bread,
you know what? Yeah.
When niggas get bread and they're 50, do you want a 50-year-old?
You know what?
But even
history shows that.
No, even with that, I'm talking about like even for the individual. Because if we're talking about my man, Future, I don't know how old Donny is, but he's older than
of course.
This girl, 25.
Yeah,
like.
Okay, put it this way: when you're chilling with them and they're doing TikTok dances,
oh god,
scrap everything, scrap it all,
oh god,
scrap it all. You're there listening to Ray Kwan and that.
Man said the chef.
And she's talking about like what's going on here? She's making TikToks. Can you sit down and relax, bro?
Yeah.
Like Ghostface Killer is coming on next.
Wow.
He wants to chill, and she's out here trying to do TikTok.
What's a gap age that like makes sense to you? And like I want Chrissy's to answer as well from a female perspective.
I want Chrissy's thoughts.
No, you go, Vans. Go on.
That's a good question. Because I think as you get older, it changes a little bit as well. Because for various different things. But it depends on the type of individual that you are. It could be like a tolerance level, like, you know, you just want to kick back and chill, and she still wants to be outside. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Or it could be how your moral compass is set up. Like, you're like, yeah, she's still an adult, but you know, you could be like 35 and, you know, you could be a type of brother that's like, 27 is too young. But then it's like, that's a fully grown woman as well. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So it like because
obviously people are individuals in it, but it's there. I feel like there are some common factors that will kind of dictate the space. Yeah. I feel like I want to go to Chrissy, then we'll come back to the man then, because I feel like Chrissy has a better, more individual kind of viewpoint.
You can just slide Chrissy the mic so they can hear at the back. Thank you.
All eyes on you right now.
Nothing crazy.
Like I think it works, in my opinion, when you have a younger female or woman and an older guy. I feel like that tends to work better than
the other way around.
Than the other way around.
But how many years? Like for you, for example, what is the point where you feel like you lose either relatability or whatever it may be? Do you know what I mean? Where you're like, this might be too far for me now. Or if there is,
I feel like maybe like 5-6 years. Yeah. Because I don't see myself dating someone who's 42. I'm gonna be 32 soon. I don't feel like I'd have. I just feel like we're just in very different places in our life, and
you're not ready to drink brandy on the rocks and smoke cigars.
Okay. And it's not because it's the 30s 40s thing. Yeah. It's just very different stages in life. But then saying that, I don't feel like there's much of a difference between 42 and 52, if that makes sense.
Fair. If I was when you get to, that's what it is, when you get to that point. Yeah. So if someone's 62 and someone's 52,
it's the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like at my age now, maybe like 6 years, 5-6 years older, but I don't think I would date anyone 6 years younger.
How far younger would you go?
Slide in the DMs right now if you're 28.
Jesus.
I feel like that would be the.
I'm hearing the young don. I'm hearing the young dons are getting it in.
Because the streets are saying that they got more energy.
Wow.
They ain't paying no fucking bills.
But the same way, like the other way around, I couldn't see myself. I would never date anyone that was 22. Like,
crazy,
what am I actually going to speak to you about? Yeah. Like,
Love and hip hop, innit?
Life after uni.
I didn't watch that.
That's a life after you.
Give them all the advice that they need.
What, you mean back to your mum's, yeah? It's crazy, bro. If I was you, I would get out in the first 6 months. Man said life after uni. I'm crying.
Even at 25, I can't do that young myself, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's what I'm getting from this is.
What spit? Because I want numbers.
You want the age range?
Yeah, I want age
range. Like 3.
3 both ways.
Oh, the other way, as in upwards. Sky's the limit.
Man said, ain't no telling. Ain't no telling.
Hey, sky's the limit, telling. Because the same way they saying that the babes saying the younger dons got hella energy. I heard the older women's, bro. Aha.
No, I've had so much fun.
Vitamin C them.
Hey, fuck you, feed you, tease you, bro. You get looked after, bro.
So that orange juice.
Yeah. Go around there. Miss Gladys has got the peppermint tea. It's waiting for you in there. Miss Gladys,
oh my goodness.
Hey, man. It is what it is. But yeah, nah. I think mine's kind of skewed because I'm like with young sisters, and I couldn't imagine dating someone like my middle sister's age. I just So, but then when you're 35 or someone's 30, when you're 40.
I mean, I got a younger sister, and like,
what are you saying there?
Using the words
calm, like her age.
Okay.
What's the gap?
4.
Yeah. 4's not crazy. Yeah. Well, I mean, 3.
I had to breathe for a second. I said,
But you know what it is?
I got scared.
Until you're in it, until you're no, I was waiting for you to land that plane, bro.
I said, yay.
There was a bit of turbulence. Land that fucking plane, bro. Are you crazy, bro?
I don't want up here right now.
I'm one of those players that move at my own pace.
Riquelme, come on, man, like Riquelme.
Yeah, let me land.
What about you, Heich? What would your gap be if there's any?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to.
Hey, Jesus.
Are you,
Add everyone's numbers. Do them now.
no, don't do that.
Young,
Man.
28.
Get the happy
He's
medium.
adding all our numbers and then getting a nice average and then getting
What are you saying? Yeah, I hear that, man. I mean, like, it just depends. Like, you know what you do when it's that time, innit?
And also, you know these questions are dangerous. Yeah, no. It's the truth.
Get you.
No, because everyone says this, yeah, so they want obscure location and that, and no one's around them. Oh, well, because nobody knows. No, you know what you did, innit? So, yeah, because everyone has to make like, oh, no, I don't chat to young things. We see you.
And sometimes,
we see who you
bro,
follow. We see what Instagram pictures you like. We know what's going on.
But no, this is the thing. This is the dangers of Insta. Like, are you asking age straight off the bat?
She's got balloons on her page, bro, with the numbers, bro. Niggas can see it. 23. You can see the
I see 38-year-old screaming balloons on my page. So ain't no difference.
Yeah. But that one's fine because that's for us, isn't it? Like, if you're our age and it's 23, everyone's more. Some people don't care. Like I said, if you're
buck you in a trench coat and nothing else.
come on.
That's what I've seen in the movies.
In the movies,
Of course, come on, man.
That's
Yeah.
his real life right there. He's lying.
So I've seen in the movies. Where does that concept
You know that
come
man to
from?
be a liar?
I see him. He's lying.
Yeah,
Always lying.
great. You're helping my case.
Yeah, shout out to Michael B. Jordan.
Oh,
You know, the
bless
get back is always the greatest, isn't it? So,
Do you know what? It's interesting. I saw a tweet today
go on, there we go.
from one of my celebrity babes, Kayla Will. She says, "I don't know if I ever told a man you won't find anyone better than me, cause shit, you might." What category are we talking about? Because I might get smoked. And do you know what? I hear her.
I respect that, to be honest.
That is someone that is honest.
I agree.
Because sometimes in a breakup, you might not say it, but there's a possibility that you might think it. It's like, you ain't gonna find nobody better than me. Who cared for you like I did? We hear it in songs, R&B niggas. Like, he's not gonna love you in the way that I did, but guess what, nigga? She's gone.
Yeah.
Fair.
So because a woman tweeted it. Hi, Chrissy Haich. Take the stage. Thoughts?
I love that, you know. He's moving like made you think. That's it, yeah, thoughts.
Imagine idiot. Yeah, it's true. You can't be. No one's perfect.
Hey, he said about me. He said what?
No one's perfect. So, yeah, and with that whole like no one's gonna love you the way I love you thing. Okay, maybe that's a good thing.
Yeah, maybe you love him too much, man. Get some friends, man.
Yeah, that's grass.
Bruv, real shit.
No, because that statement's funny because there are times where like the man them have gone through stuff where you even Bridget said, right, that was a good babe, you know, like you let a good one go. But a lot of that stuff is ego. You never find someone as good as me. Okay, like might be good for him as well. He needs to learn that sometimes in life, like if you don't cherish something, it's gonna bounce, isn't it? So,
And I'm sorry, since when did you hold the Ballon d'Or? Because I didn't give you it.
Vans is so cheeky.
but she got her honours from the Queen.
So cheeky.
The Queen's handing out the Ballon d'Or now.
Wow.
All honours you gotta go Buckingham Palace for.
Bruv, like, oh, you'll never find nobody better than me. Okay, this is the reason why we're in this position, actually.
Okay, expound, go on.
You know, we wouldn't have this argument if that was the case.
I still want more.
I will.
I still need more. I still need
There's
more.
nothing else to catch.
Get in your bag. Get your feelings, someone. Get your feelings bag.
I need to know if you, man, agree.
I don't know what I'm agreeing on yet. So let's
Like, have you as because the man them will try and do the macho thing and say that they've never even thought of that before. But I know the man them think that.
What in reverse are saying to a girl like you never find someone as good as me? Or,
Yeah.
I feel like you have.
Yeah, but that's that. I was dating below my level. Like one time, I was like, "Yeah,
Jesus,
you trash."
what does that?
Wow, how did we get here?
It shouldn't have been as long of a scene situation. It should just been a bit of fun and like.
Hey,
what are you saying, under duress?
Jesus.
No. Do you know what? The man them resonate more than they're trying to let on.
I'm going there, bro. I'm not holding back.
No.
When have you got me to
No, not you. I'm saying like, there's going to be man them worldwide listening to this.
I'll take worldwide. Like, yes, I can say that, but I was also dating someone that it shouldn't have been that. Like,
what made her below?
I mean, we ain't got to do that. It just, it wasn't something I needed to be long term, and it wasn't good for.
You saying she was
emotionally?
Punching.
It wasn't good for me emotionally, spiritually. Yeah.
So she was punching then.
I don't know what she was doing. Yeah, no, but also it's like okay, alright, cool. Sometimes if you're going through weird places in life, maybe so attention would just having enough some attention is good for your ego, innit? Yeah,
I respect that honesty though.
It's the truth though.
I respect the honesty.
Everyone acts like, bro, if you're going for weird, you still want a normal human thing, which is like interaction with whatever gender you're attracted to. So you're getting that, but it's not really what you want. But it's like I should. This feels nice, but
there's no standard, just vibes.
Yeah, it's just like you're not feeling that good about yourself. So I'm over here. I'm also doing you a disservice because, really, truthfully, if I was feeling how she feel, I wouldn't be over here. So that's why I say belong beneath me. It's not just to diss the person because it's like, I shouldn't have been over here, innit? That's what it's more of, innit? So
I saw a tweet about that. I saw a tweet about how like some guys need to be leveling up as well, because it's not about they're dead or whatever, but sometimes you also have to have your standards as well. I feel like guys are not encouraged to have standards too.
Can we see those videos come out all the time where like the guy will be like, what's the prank in the minute, like he's going down the escalator, she's going up, and she strokes his arm. He almost jumped over the escalator. Like I don't know if these are staged or fake, I don't know, but let's say they're real, yeah. Okay, cool. Remember when the women were tweeting about talk about the time how easy men are. Like what's the like the most mundane thing you said to a man to get him to off his pants?
I have standards.
Yeah. And as you said earlier, obviously we've got a woman in the room, so
you can tell by a nigga's standards by looking at his roster.
Okay, we'll get to that after. Light start, we'll get to that after. Historically, Chrissy.
Not historically.
The times when your burner has been working and safety's, how easy men have been.
Like, hello.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No, but it's true now.
Man, off the covers at hello.
No, I've seen some guys in the rave.
I saw a clip of a reporter on the red carpet trying to speak to Janae Aiko and was lost for words.
Yep.
That would have been me.
We feel when they're lovers.
I was just doing gibberish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was dumbfounded.
He couldn't find the question that he was
beautiful.
prepping to ask.
I get it.
Yeah.
Imagine like you're doing rehearsals like the night before. Oh shit, I'm gonna be on the red carpet. This is what I need to ask. I'm expecting this person. She appears right in front of you, and it's like.
No, but I get it.
We for the
Shaman lover.
Shama. Yeah, lovers. But I think men are easy, and tradition is us doing the chase, isn't it? So you like me?
Chase.
What, you see me? Oh, chill out, man. Fucking Casanova in the fucking corner, bro.
You know what? I said at the beginning.
Can I ask a question?
The Congolese Casanova, you know. El Velvet in the flesh.
Do that.
No, I've heard in the
walking around in car parks with his ankles out.
Don't do that.
What colour was that suit?
Okay. Where were you, bruv? What was you walking in the Garden of Eden, nigga?
I was outside the hotel. Thank you very much, the Hilton. I can't flog Vans too much because I'm guilty as charged. Or me to disclaimer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I implore the mandem to do a lot more slow-mo takes.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. So men are easy, Chrissy.
Yeah.
Man, you don't think men are easy, no?
Women are the biggest cappers.
Wow.
Because you ask them,
rah.
The hashtag will be
popping. What did you drink today?
You'd ask them, what would you do if you had a penis for a week? And they'll all have the same answer.
I'd be fucking.
Yeah, because it's a novelty.
So all of a sudden you're bamboozled at the fact that, some dons carry on in the way that they do.
Jesus.
I can't advocate for all of them, but I'm just saying.
You understand?
Yeah, be consistent.
Okay. I asked him, my men are easy, but I said, women are the biggest cappers.
Listen, This is how you feel jam.
Yeah.
This is how you
If you
feel.
had a penis, say that you'll just go to the toilet and use it how it's meant to be used.
I can always tell he's had a long day at work, yeah. And he comes, he comes here to let off steam.
Support me.
I'm supporting you.
That's supposed to
but regardless, even
Ad-lib, come on.
Even if I,
Come on, bro.
how's that off the cuff?
We're supposed to be Styles P and Jada in this bitch. Okay?
What's killing me is I've never in my life been told to ad-lib ever. Are you sick?
Like, come on, bro. Are we in sync or not?
We're in sync, man. We're in sync, man. Mental health.
You know what? Yeah.
Let's not do this.
You're gonna get on the hashtag. That hashtag will be popping.
This is one of the weeks where you don't want to look at the hashtag. Oh my days. So yeah, men are easy, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. What's your dating experience?
I mean,
like
someone's got to be easy.
Shots and has it been easy for you? Like, you can just send out a bird call like, "Yo, pull up."
It has been a long periodical time since that last shot to my shot. I feel like I think I'm naturally I'm a Ghanaian, or half Ghanaian, so I'm very flirty by nature.
Okay.
So sometimes the flirtation might get you there naturally. So yeah.
Oh, you don't want to. Oh yeah, I'm just flirting. I'm just flirting. I'm not moving to you.
Yeah, so I don't make it. I think because I don't like taking things too seriously. So if it doesn't go well, it's okay. I just take it as.
What's your gaydar saying though?
My one is okay. He used to be on -10. Even my own ex, I didn't know that he was queer, and so I had to ask somebody. So
so you've been converting dons. Okay.
Well,
that's a well, you know.
History will confirm that, but yeah, but
that's so goddamn bad.
Put down a rap sheet, man. The only converting I do is MP4 to MP3.
That was my bag back in the day. You know, I used to love that, but nowadays everyone is
crazy.
YouTube compressing into like quality audio.
Yeah. You know, all the stuff that's on like mixtapes and that.
That's the only converting I do.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I love this shit though. But he's like, he wants to get off this topic fast.
No, I love it, but I think because I've not had that much experience, I don't know what I can say. I think I'm a dead horse. Like, I'm just repeating the same thing. Repeating the same thing. This men are trash.
Okay, so you got something in common with Chrissy?
Yeah. We
cool.
see each other. High five.
Bluetooth.
So even in your community, man, they're not behaving.
Oh, it cost me. I only go for black. I don't date outside my race. So that was double homicide. It's finished.
Man. Wow. So damn, double homicide.
If you go to the whites now, it's a different story. When I had him,
you saying they can love?
They said, my Nubian king.
Oh my god.
No, I had Grindr for 5 seconds because I downloaded it and it was like, hey, chocolate. I said, no, it's too much.
Do you know what? Like, I feel like dating apps as a whole, it just seems like it's just a mad place.
Yeah.
Like, regardless of what app you're on, I don't know what eHarmony is saying these days. I haven't heard of that dating app in years.
Actually, a very good point.
This nigga showing his age.
Nah.
When that the first one? eHarmony.
What?
It's like when like dating apps was taboo within the black community.
Yeah.
Now it's like a thing.
That is pretty much standard.
I guess it's beautiful. Like some people have found success. Even like on Twitter and Instagram, it started off with a DM. I saw a babe saying that, or a guy was saying like, it started off at DLT, moved to the babes at DLT, and now they're getting married.
Yeah.
And, another babes was like, what DLT is this? Demons like this.
Good one.
And I was like, you know what? That's a good one. Shout out to man.
That might be the time.
Yeah. Shouts. I saw that tweet and I was laughing.
Dating is the ghetto in this country, man. Get me out of here. Get me out of this country.
Why does everyone say that and then we're loving it?
Foles be like, can't relate.
What's going on there?
When the next day?
What's going on there?
You said what's going on, so obviously you can't relate.
No, I'm just saying like we be loving in this country, bro. Like
loving.
People be loving, bro.
You're stressing us.
All I'm saying is that like Christopher Maurice Brown once said, "Don't let the thought form from anger."
Oh, okay. That was the
never true words that he spoken
ever.
True, that's true.
That caption was crazy. I can't.
So what are you saying? If you're gonna be a hoe, just be a hoe. Don't be a hoe because you're Donny or
don't try and do the Tasha thing, like the get back thing, trying to finger yourself in the back of the cab.
Oh my god.
Chrissy,
I'm shaking here.
Don't let the thought form. From anger. Thou shalt.
That was a trifling
Thou shalt not
caption, though.
From anger.
Yeah.
That's
That's a word. Farting from anger, but not. Okay, you can thought.
Farting from anger is dangerous.
Yeah. Because you don't know what's going on outside. The streets ain't safe. I'm trying to protect you,
bro. Like that's a cry for help. You end up like Nick Cannon.
Oh,
got another 3 babies on the way.
Another announcement. My God,
he's on baby number 9 now.
Yeah.
He said he's got.
Do you remember the conversation we had that time? H was talking about like being like can you still be a good dad? Was that chat we're having?
Yeah.
I think that chat. Yeah.
Bro, he said he's got 3 this year on the way.
God.
No, I was trying to remember. Look, I was trying to remember because I remember we had that chat. He might be on. Obviously, he lost the child RIP like last year.
Yeah.
And there's a clip of where I think he's on Lip Service, Angela Yee, her podcast, and he's talking and kind of making a joke out of it. But I think out of the fact that like he's back out here again, he's got more kids pending.
He said that he tried abstinence.
Yeah.
More fucking
for about a month and a half.
That's a drink. Don't let that go over your head.
Yeah,
abstinence is a drink.
Yeah. Celibacy.
Not a drink.
Yeah. Try being celibate. And he said he lasted about a month and a half. December, he's fucking like crazy.
This is
but
so
that's what I'm gonna say. At about a minute and 1 second, minute and 2 seconds on that video, he does say something was like, I was depressed.
Yeah.
And that kind of got lost in the whole thing, innit? And I don't want to shoot him any bell, but when people are down, that is a response.
Well, fucking.
Yeah, it is.
Jesus.
It is done. It is.
And
not even this is
shared by Fols and Fols only.
Clinically.
Clinically?
No.
Show me the receipts. I need to know.
Dr. Sebi said,
Clinically, which
ITAL is you better take your sea mask. You better.
Listen.
He was on a megaphone like John Boyega.
Let the record show that I'm trying to have a serious moment with my friends. Clinically, when people are down, you will get like high levels of like being sexually irresponsible, being promiscuous. Like those things do happen, innit? So
I need to switch when I get home. I'll research on that.
Yeah, people regress and stuff, innit? Your libido dropping off. So he could have been. He could have been.
Text me.
He could have been lying and saying he was depressed, but if we're taking him for his word, that I think some like got lost where it was like that kind of got made a joke out of. But at the same time, he doesn't cover himself in any light because he's on child number 9, and the conversation keeps happening like, brother, like how many kids you gonna have? The women who are these women that keep laying down with you? Do you not know about protection? Should you go and get a vasectomy? Like
this is why I cannot take this whole thing seriously.
Or because women still engaging with him?
No, him seriously. Okay. And his quest, I don't agree with it. I don't. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't think that money equates to that because I think that is a lot of people's number one rebuttal.
Yeah, you can afford it.
You got the means to, but it's not what the kids need, and you'll know that. Unfortunately, there are going to be kids that take priority.
Yeah.
Maybe because of who he's in favor with, who he's closest to, proximity wise.
Their name.
How is it going to translate across to the other kid that probably don't see the other person as much? It can cause. Yeah. I'm not saying that this is what will happen, but
it's very likely.
Is very likely that it's going to cause unrest amongst the children, which will translate over to the mothers of the children.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we can be nice financially, but this is not what we require from you.
Yeah.
So there are. I'm judging the 8th one, innit? I'm judging the 8th mum.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
don't cry now. You know the situation, innit? Like as much as like I'm giving him grief, like you know, there's like bro, like babes, what are you on?
It takes two to tango.
But there are a lot of women who probably maybe seen their mum be a single mum, and unfortunately, like she, like the Father's Day appreciation post, like I had someone that did both type of thing. Not even trying to be fun of this. It's like they've seen, not because the mum was like she had to be amazing type of thing. So if they were up with the options, I'm also getting to having a child by this. Like don't give this kind of clear, bro. Like super duper millionaire, like he's clear in it. So they weigh up the options financially. I get to have this child by this person. I'm secure, and we don't know what package is presenting to them, innit? What the outlay is financially, monthly, how it's gonna work out, and maybe they look around and like, you know what? If I'm gonna have a baby by someone, I could do a lot worse. Unfortunately, that's how some people think.
And that clip from
The bar needs to be
Lip
raised.
Service just reaffirmed another thing.
What's that?
Do you know how much vagina is accessible when you're young, rich, and handsome?
I'm so finished.
Yeah, facts.
Because it doesn't seem like he's out of, and there's no babes that I know personally that swoons over Nick Cannon.
Yeah, but until you're presented with the opportunity,
Oh my goodness.
opportunity knocks, innit?
Nick Cannon's roster tells me a lot.
Yeah, so it's access, innit? When you swim in a different pool and you got money, you got power, you're gonna have access in it. So, and he might just be exercising all of his options. So your stance is from that conversation we had last time, like you don't think you can be an active good parent.
Can't possibly, I'm sorry.
Where are your thoughts at with that H now?
In what regard?
Pass on that, Chris. So I think the last time we spoke, he was maybe on like six or so kids, and we're just talking about like. So I think obviously a lot of the time we come in here, I know you might not be in the know about what's happening on the internet or socially. So at the time he was on kid number 6, and we're talking about like the fact he lives in different time zones. He's got to travel, and he didn't give me a complete stance. It was just more like, well, there's private jet, there's, and how do we define good parent, innit? And I think my stance was like, I get that. I may not understand his level because he's a different tax bracket to me, but the way I look at family structures, I would like to be as available as possible. You're definitely going to miss an assembly or a poetry reading, something, because you're in LA and this kid is over there.
It means a lot to the kids,
if you've got 9 children,
it does.
you've got to divide your time, and like who then will take priority. Like Van said, maybe you favour a baby mum more than the other. One might be beefing you, one might want more money per month now. Like, there's so much variables here, innit? You're dealing with multiple personalities as well.
I can only give you a view from, someone that just has one child. And me missing something means a lot to them. Me showing up, I can see the delight in their face.
Yeah.
So having youths just dotted around just because, I'm Nick Cannon,
Hebrew Israelite.
I'm wearing a turban and I'm just going around having children. He said he's got 3 this year coming up. He's sounding like he's got 3 projects.
As in?
He did drop an album recently as well.
Did
by
he?
the way, Raw and B.
Oh, Jesus.
You can't have you can't be.
I think he's almost leaning into it like a caricature thing.
You can't be
I mean,
producing 12 shows with 12 youths.
I mean, you can leave your children each
That's
show.
a football team.
No?
You can, but again, this is just from a financial aspect. Great, setting your kids up for life, fantastic. But the people that they might end up becoming, you don't know what effect you may have by not being the best that you can be, by being around in the best way possible.
But you know what? At the same time, sorry, he's coming from a very unique perspective. So us trying to understand it's like we're only projecting something that we can fathom, innit?
I can only give you that.
But
from this start,
we can actually. I think we can also actually look at the variables in which it can work. Number one, it's like some people are okay with the multiple partners, and that in that regard, in general, whether they're millionaires or not. And if we already don't subscribe to that, we've already got that one barrier thinking of how can you do that? But there's people that I believe do that successfully.
The people in the ends that have hella baby mums and...
Do you see what I'm saying?
They are. And again, like...
But I hear a lot of horror stories of that as well. So
what don't we hear horror stories about? If we're going to be honest, and especially in terms of parenting, you see what I'm saying? There's a horror story with everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, if we're looking at a guy who's actually in this situation and... he's not presenting a horror story, to my understanding.
I mean, it wouldn't be good for the brand for him to present a horror story, would it?
No, but it's like it would. I'm pretty sure it would be on show. I mean, it's like we're almost demonizing it, but there's actually been no.
Of course, it's from.
There's been no actual negative backlash to what he's done thus far.
Yeah.
So really and truly, all the negativity is only coming from the public eye. When really, it's not like we're hearing the women say bad things. It's not like we're seeing the children have negative. It's like it's genuinely. Only the commentary.
One second,
give it a time. Give it a time when, like, the kids can be vocal enough.
How old are his kids?
They're all about one, bro.
No. You know it is. Like, bro, because
he's got about 6 under 5.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is. Like what you're saying is definitely right, but I think if you want to play at that level, you got to pay. You got to pay to play. And I think that's what it is. So there'll be a time where like he could be getting taxed for behind the scenes, isn't it? Extra. We may get. All you need is one disgruntled. If you got, I don't know how many baby mums it is to be exact, but if you're about to be on child number 9, let's say you're on 6, 7 baby mums, all you need is one of them to go rogue, bro. and a lot of people don't respect. Like we've seen it over the last like how many years of stuff like the Me Too. Not to get vulgar, it's like everyone isn't respecting NDAs and stuff. Like people will speak if they want to speak.
But like, let's think about this. Is we're looking at a scenario, and if we talk about someone with multiple mothers to their children, yeah. If someone in that situation, usually there's a stigma behind it because usually it's not by choice. Do you see what I'm saying? So even our understanding how we're approaching it, we're coming up with that mindset as opposed to, bro, this sounds like a guy that's literally doing it intentionally, innit? So he already, I'm assuming,
he's probably presenting my package.
Do you know how many dons that have spread their loins intentionally and are just
they've ghosted.
Yeah,
but exactly. That's like I said. That's once again. That's the stigma. He's clearly not ghosting or trying to actually present.
You can't ghost when you're presenting wilding out.
Do you see what I'm saying? He's actually trying to present the idea that he's doing this intentionally to also be there.
No, he's not even that. He said it clearly. Like he wants to leave a legacy. He also is potentially may not be alive for too long because of his health issues. So I think that's where it's not just a perspective of we're looking at it from like maybe nuclear family or people not affording. People are looking from that perspective of like, you also may not be around for a long time period. Like, what effect will that have and you're intentionally? It's not like, you know, shit happens, isn't it? When it feels like you're actively going out there to get women pregnant when you yourself, like, this is not information you pulled from you. You yourself volunteered and said that I may not be around, I may not be alive for too long. It's like I want to, when we watch the Earth, I think like I want to populate the Earth. I know we joke about it, and I like seeing different perspectives. So you could argue there's people that do this in, like, what's it? The Mormon, the Amish community. People have it back where my mum's from. There's a lot of people that have like polygamous households, but even within that, you have these big house people live in. It's for some people it's hellish in there. You've got the OG wife. The original.
The OG.
She's fighting the young. She's fighting the young babes, but she ain't got the energy for the young babes, and then their children don't get along. But these are your brothers and your sisters. Like, it's a lot in it. So I think that's where people are looking at it from, and I do understand that a lot. I do. For one, I'm thinking, is it just money? Can this work? But my thing is, no matter how much money you have, there's something you can't buy. It's time. You can't buy time. You can try to, but then buying time is the private jet, but. Just by design, you will miss something in it. Like, and the shit thing is with kids, we talk about like when we draw the parallels with like the child stars or like the athletes that their parent was like, you know, the pushy parent, and they'll grow up here and we'll go, right, how the fuck you complain about your dad when you're like 100 million up? But they'll say, all I wanted was my dad to be my dad, not my manager. So like these kids is mad, yeah. They probably grow up and they're driving a Ferrari from 5. They'll get to 20 and some of them crash and they'll complain about something, and a bit of me will look at it as legitimate was my dad wasn't around, he missed this, he missed that. I know it's like when, even I understand as an adult now, your parents doing early morning, doing cleaning. You think my dad's got time for assembly? I've got to sleep, bro. But I want, because Greg's dad's here, and I look at it as normal. My dad don't hate me, I hope.
But no, I get it.
Like, you need to be,
I do understand that.
You need to be here, but kids will complain, bro.
Like, because then I also liken it to somebody that, they say you have a partner and you can have the same health reasons as, let's say it's just one woman or whatever your situation or your disposition is. Is it then the same thing to not have a child with your partner knowing that you may not be here for long just because it's one woman? Is that now different because it's the same circumstance?
Are these babes his partners?
You're asking the wrong nigga, bro.
I don't think
I don't have these.
We're doing a little bit of like,
I don't know
like semantics, trying to pull it. When he's doing that, like partners, I do. As you're saying, that's slightly different scenario. The premise is the same. Like, are you having a child when you're not healthy? But their circumstances might be different. Like, they've been trying for a child for forever.
No, but but ultimately, it's the premise is that you're not gonna be here, because I'm just going off what you lot are saying to me. And if you're saying you're not gonna be here for long, I'm like, well, there's people that knowingly do that? Are we looking at them the same, knowing that
people are selfish and they're allowed to be selfish?
So then if they're allowed, then why isn't he allowed just because he's doing it on a larger scale, because he can financially do so?
I mean, I think he could do what he wants.
But the line in the sand is that it can't just be about money, because what's it about? If it's time. No, but this what I'm saying is like, if we legitimize how people move purely off money, we're setting a dangerous precedent where it's like pay to play if you can afford them. But when we like have the conversation as us as people that don't know anything really other than what we're being told, time will tell, like Van said, when the kids get old enough and the bow legs straight out a little bit and they're walking, talking, and then we get their opinions, and then when the baby mums actually say no, I actually wasn't, or one of them might even say like, maybe I was coerced. Like we're gonna get the brazy stuff later, and then
we might get the breezy stuff later.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, obviously, in
celebrity culture dictates that like you damn near will get the breezy stuff later.
I hear it, but you see me, bro. Like, in the end of the day, this is a circumstance, or this is something that we've looked at as, to my understanding, it's not a popular thing, or it's not something that's like all the time has been a celebrity.
But if we're different cultures, like say, if I was sitting around, like I said, mum's village around certain people, they're championing this, bro. Like this and that. There'll be cultural differences and stuff like that. So people with less money, less resources, do it.
Because my whole thing is, if this guy's going out and doing it and trying to do it from a
he's owning it, he's not hiding it.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, why are we so hell bent on the fact that there's going to be a negative backlash when this guy's actually trying to make a positive aspect of it? Like, that's just what always kind of bugs, man, because I'm like to myself, we're so determined to believe that this isn't going to work or won't work or is bad for somebody. We just don't understand it.
I mean, my stance is my stance.
That's the equivalent of I said what I said. Let's move on to new music.
No. And the thing is that like, you want to explore the different options and possibilities and perspectives and aspects, but at the end of the day, my stance comes from thinking about the children. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, I can only base a lot of the things that I say on experience, real life experience, or stuff that may have happened around me. And if we're to speak on certain things, my opinion, this ain't it.
Do you know, I want to say one more thing. As a parent, or speaking to parents, one thing I've seen is when people have one child, they're like, this is my world. And then they have a second child and like, I didn't know that I could love and get it equally divided. You know what I'm saying? You may have had this conversation, I'm not sure, but they have a second child and they're like, yeah, like I love these the same. I didn't know that I could love again like this. Do you see what I'm saying? Because sometimes people have the doubt of, this is such a big and new love to me that how can it be distributed again? I didn't know this could happen again.
I'm from a big family. There's 5 of us.
You see what I'm saying? And from the perspective of a parent, I'm just trying to apply that to my man, because I'm like to myself, he's in a situation where he may be applying it differently. Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm like to myself, so how can he? But I'm like, his situation might be showing him how, the same way as parents, we learn these new things. I'm just saying, I'm not quick to tell my man that this is going to go wrong or this is going to go X,
We're not saying that you don't love these kids.
That's like, what I'm saying, I'm just talking about all the ways that it could go wrong, when in reality, his experience or his path that he's exploring is somewhat new in terms of his attitude towards it, his financial status, and how he's moving about this entire situation is not one that we've actually seen before in his specific instance. In this specific instance, I
think his oldest kids are probably 10 plus. The ones that he had with Mariah,
and are they beefing him? And that's what I'm saying. Because if they're not, then I'm like, so what? Like, what are we doing?
I don't know.
I think we're both Mariah, we both don't know.
We both don't know. Yeah. And for Mariah, it's the dynamics are a little bit different as well, because there's no like the rebuttal can't be money there. Do you know what I'm saying?
That would be time. That one would be time.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, and it's something that Mariah would probably want to keep internal because of her stance in society, as opposed to the other kids, which we don't know yet because they're still young. Like, and not everyone can be Swiss Beats where they're doing this blended family. Like, Mariah don't want to be chilling with these IG baddies.
How do you know? Have you spoken to Mariah? Do you know? I was just channeling what Paige was gonna say. We speak so eloquently about people. We don't know anything.
You don't want to be chilling with these IG baddies. You'd rather be chilling with the man there.
That is funny though. The disparity from Mariah Carey to allegedly wilding out girls is crazy to me.
That's actually crazy,
That is crazy in itself. Listen, I think you say we haven't seen it. I think it's just I think maybe the money or like it being so open.
We haven't seen it. That's why we're talking about it. If we'd seen it before, we wouldn't be talking about it.
The people that have had multiple kids.
Yeah, but in his instance, when like because everyone's making a
okay,
big
no,
deal.
okay, why so brazen? Is the fact that he's jumping in front of the camera. He's not running from the question. He's not hiding. He's actively enjoying it. If you go on his IG now,
he's not the first celebrity.
He's like two of his kids with like.
Yeah, but
he's holding balloons. 1 second, boys. He's on his IG right now.
First, but we did it right, man.
Yeah, 1 second, boys. He's on his IG right now. Yeah, with like a couple of his kids. And the balloon saying like I lost count or something. Like he's leaning into it. Like so that's why I do agree with you. Like we haven't seen it where it's like man ain't even hiding from the smoke. But we know celebrity people who like don't even acknowledge their kids and stuff. Like bro, Eddie Murphy's hilarious, bro. Like he don't hang
He's
out
got
with
about
Melvin
9 of
Child.
those. He's got about 9 of those.
Like he's got hella kids. Like he's a
but the
deadbeat dad.
majority
But
of
like
them was under one roof.
if Netflix giving the bag, we're gonna watch the comedy special.
It's true.
So it's like. Maybe those are the things where like H will look at like
do you know
morals
what it
and
was?
stuff.
Like I think he is there for his kids. It's the one that he had with Mel B. He denied it until the paternity test confirmed that nigga you is the father.
You the pappy.
You the pappy. And then I think he patterned up from then. But prior to that he was like, nah bruh, you were out here.
Now you're out here as well.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, now you're number 9 nigga.
One thing I will say about Nick Cannon is it's a good case study, innit?
Yeah,
because it creates good look at us. It creates good conversation.
I mean, yeah, like you know, certain things are talking points, and it's like, all right, cool. Let's give our takes.
Yeah.
So you man would never do that?
No, I wouldn't do that. Even the man, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't do that. And it's not because I'm a saint. I'm not dealing with 8 personalities, bro.
Yeah, energy wise as well, bro. My daughter lives far from me. Takes a lot out of my mileage, but.
Worth the journey.
Worth the journey. But like, bro, like,
and you're a billionaire.
I don't care, bro.
Nah, you care about that.
Nah,
you care.
I want my kids close.
The billionaires can do that.
It's like even things that people talk about, like not wanting to send their children to boarding school because everyone's got different ideologies. My mum wasn't on that. My dad sent that nigga away. He needs to learn. Like everyone looks at stuff differently, but really, where I do lean to you a little bit is like at the end of the day, if they're happy with what they signed up for, but it's just that there's that big but, so it could go right. But we're maybe being negative Nancy's, but I believe the people on this side of the fence feel like they have enough to look at like why it could go wrong because they're looking from a perspective of like time spent, how are the kids truly gonna feel, what's going on with the mums. Like they could change their mind and be like, I maybe want the nuclear family. I do want to like set up and you know how does the original baby mums feel like? How do they look at it? So there's a lot to deal with. There's a lot to juggle here, and in my opinion, there's a lot that could go wrong. It could go well, but it's how he looks, or people that maybe tap into that, look at what that means.
I think all people are talking about is what they wouldn't like, and then saying that's gonna go wrong.
Of course, but that's public.
This is an opinion. This is an opinion piece. This is an opinion piece, right?
Like, and the thing is,
I think objectively more time, innit? I don't just talk about what I want.
And I hear you, H.
So
and I hear you,
that's
H.
where I'm coming from.
But sometimes you have to lead with what you believe in. And I guess
sometimes put your cards on the table. Like I want to see where you stand. And it's not just I want to know how you feel. What's like where are you at with stuff? Everyone, good and bad, because you ask the right questions. You start, bro. Everyone's got an opinion on stuff. Once you ask the right questions, and I always lead with why I like these discussions at time, and sometimes it's unfair on you, is because you're just presented with 1 minute clip we play. Or Foller's interpretation of it. I might not be like passing on information correctly.
Bro, you're the gospel to me right now.
I'm TD Jakes right now.
It's true though, because like you know, like with the thing about having all of these kids pop up all at once publicly is, you know, the unfortunate news that you lose a child. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know that hurts. Just even hearing it. Someone losing such a small baby. And then a couple of weeks down the line, there's another announcement.
And first thing people go is like, how does the mother of that child feel?
How does the mother? And she put out a statement.
Did she?
What did she say, by the way? I'm curious.
It was.
See if H right now, you need to pull it out because you can't say I think.
It was in favor. I'm not gonna give you what she said, but it was in favor of defending Nick during this time. But it was done in a way where like she was like, you know what, I want to keep this aspect of my life separate. because I'm going through real stuff. Losing a baby is not...
That's grief, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not nothing for headlines. Do you know what I mean? It's like something that once everyone forgets about that Nick Cannon story, she has to deal with the realities.
Yeah. And that's very real.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
very,
he
very
lost
real.
a child too, but she's at home whilst he's parading the new baby amongst his army. So, you know, there's a lot of people that rightfully so would be like, you know, I wonder how, because you would.
Yeah, no, I get it.
You know,
she's had to deal with that physically and mentally. Like, it's crazy.
He had to apologize on his show, saying that he felt it was quite insensitive how it came out.
Oh,
I don't think he wanted to come out, because I think it was people that posted the picture from the baby shower. So
yeah, and that's how people are invested to the point where they're doing stuff and you know, like against your will, there's a leak somewhere and it appears online.
Whilst we're on this topic, we can make a segue. Speaking on death, people losing their children and stuff. So Jamal Edwards passed away recently.
Yeah.
His mum came out, released a statement.
Yeah. Basically
explaining the cause of death. And she's very brave, in my opinion.
Yeah.
To be that transparent, that honest. When some could argue she doesn't have to be. Because it's heart arrhythmia. It's basically cardiac arrest. So it's like, it was caused by, from what she said, the use of recreational drugs, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, because there are a lot of people, like someone's 31, from what we see, young, fit, healthy, like, we obviously don't know everyone's ins and outs of everyone's life, but what we see you outside and you kind of just pop down in your house, innit? Yeah. And there was that question at the time.